That time I forgot to add myself to the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I want to welcome everyone for listening. Thank you, and I hope you're having a good day wherever you are. I hope it's a good one. And I want to say good morning to Dainty Sound. Good morning to 47 Yorktown. Good morning, V Star. Yes, I had a previous stream that went to complete and utter shit. So I decided I've had it. I, I know that LDG was doing a stream, and I don't know why, because I said I was coming back on. And I even gave him fair warning that I was coming on. So if he bitches and moans that I'm on, yeah, he can go fuck himself. Um, and let's see here. Good morning, the Random Menace. Good morning, JPs. Good morning, PCAT. Good morning, Professor. And good morning, I'm sorry, good afternoon, Captain Scott Deckard. I'm Captain Deckard Spock. Ugh. Until I need more coffee. I believe you are over there in the UK. Good morning, the Catman, aka DD Myers. LDG, no. Uh, and Deji Sound, I don't know what that is, but it looks good to me. So, what is going on, everyone? I hope everyone is having a good Saturday morning. I had started to prepare some stuff for today. I wanted to be a little different, a little unusual. And of course, my computer decides to say no. So, yeah, I completely lost my what I was doing. I completely lost train of mind. I became frustrated. I was ready to basically throw the computer out the fucking window, keeping in mind that it's now getting cold. I didn't want to have to replace the computer and the window. Didn't have the money for that. So I decided to shut down the stream. And LDG, keep it up. I'll take your wrench away. And good morning, Wise Guys Entertainment. How are you today? Um, I think sometimes that LDG just tries to throw me off and get me pissed because he wants me to rant. And no, that ain't going to happen today. Uh, so let's see here. Wise Guy says, not too shabby, just finished 5 hour, 17-minute drawing stream. Wow. That's a long drawing stream. I'm glad that you're able to be on to, to watch this morning. Because I know a lot of people that be taking a nap after that long of a stream. Let's see here. You know, it's funny because I was getting stuff prepared. I said, oh, okay, I'll try something a little different. Yeah, screw that. I've had recommendations to try different things, and it's like, no, no, this is my stream. Yes, I asked for suggestions, but that doesn't mean I'm going to take them simply because somebody makes them. I think that they have to be right for this stream. Now, if I were to do a different stream, yes, they would be correct for, let's say if I wanted to read news stories, which everybody else on the internet seems to do. So why do we need another person doing another show where they're going to different websites and reading the news? Okay, they don't have any authoritative sources. They're just reading whatever's put out online, whether by whatever. Trying to think of video sites now, the BBC or any place else. You might as well just go to the news sites. You're wasting your time listening to many. If you want, if you okay, there's some that actually have news information. Why? Because they actually know people. Others just read the fucking news. I'm not going to be one of those who just reads the fucking news. And let's see here now. So let's see here. I will got some people in the chat. I'll go ahead and throw out the link. If anyone cares to join. I know Bird won't be here today, most likely, because he's been awake since 3 a.m. Thank you, nephew will pray. Now the link is pinned in the chat, and I think I know who the. I knew it. I knew who the first one would be to come up here. Okay. I'm going to start making a rule. You can't come on 2 days in a row unless you're Bird. Oh, thank God Bird of Praise here. I'll put him on first.
Who else is there?
Oh, he can wait. I want my greeting.
Hello, world. It's Birdo Price 5. God blah. I am so tired.
Okay, now Pickles.
So I got my bird. My bird's right here. You said you only let Bird on. I got 2 birds.
You're going to kill those 2 birds with 1 stone?
I got a 3rd bird, but I can't show it yet.
Oh, Jesus.
What's going on there, Captain? Can't get your stream going? What's going on?
Just because I'm having a shitty day doesn't mean you need to give me shit.
Okay, so you don't want the LDG that's going to be fun and entertaining. You want the boring yes man LDG. Okay. Hi, Captain Trek. How are you this morning? Heard you had some issues this morning. Hope all is well. You know we really miss you in the morning.
Okay, now you went from asshole LDG to suck up LDG.
That's
How
what you
about
want?
something a little more in between?
Oh, okay. Okay, in between suck up and asshole.
Correct.
Okay. So something between the sucking and the ass. Okay. All right, got it. I'm trying. What do you want from me here? He's Louise. I'm already offset this morning because I had one of my favorite YouTubers think he can just shut his stream down and just leave us blank, and I had to freaking fill in the gap.
Looks like
Good
you're
morning,
high.
Tim.
Have you been smoking the reefer?
Dude, I haven't smoked in a while. This is just morning me. This is how I look normally. Though I think I'm a little extra bloated this morning. I don't know if it's my hormones going out of whack because, I used to be female.
Oh,
think something's off a little bit. Maybe I need to have. My body is telling me I really should have some breakfast this morning. Maybe I'll make some more. Maybe I'll make some more onion and eggs with vegetable oil with vinegar. I'm telling you, you should try that with your eggs in the morning, bird. It's good for the vascular.
Except vinegar is what?
Not
High
vinegar. Ultra. What is it called? Vinegar. Not vinegar. Vinegar. Fuck. Virgin olive oil. Virgin olive oil with your eggs gives it a nice taste, and it's good for the veins. Hello, everyone. What's going on? Pickled eggs. Yeah. I want to make my own pickles and see how they come out, but got to be careful with that.
And Darth Hester says, I'm already done with today, and the day hasn't started. Yeah, that was about ready. The way I ended the last stream, I was about ready to go back to sleep, and yeah, not bothered with today. But yeah, I decided to go ahead and stream again because I said I would.
Whether you said you would or not didn't matter. We knew you would. I even said that on my stream. I didn't hear that you said you were coming back. I just heard you say I'm done and close the stream. Literally seconds right when I was trying to come on the show. Yeah, I don't have a topic. My computer's a piece of shit.
Some of you have been ones, well, you need to do this. Well, you need to do that. Well, yes, I've asked for suggestions. And then when I haven't done something, it's been like, well, you didn't do what I suggested. Well, just because I don't do what you suggested doesn't mean you got the right to dictate what I do.
But see, that's the problem, though. The viewers can dictate what you do.
Maybe on other streams, not this one.
I understand that you think you have the right to say that.
I know I have the right to say it. My opinion.
Whether or not you know we're right, it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's all up to the viewers. That's how it works.
And if they choose not to watch, they choose not to watch. That's life.
Yes. Now you're learning.
Believe it or not, I like having people watch, but I'm not going to have people dictate what I do. If not doing something that somebody suggests is that bothersome, don't watch.
Yeah, but see, you're taking out of context a little bit, aren't you? I mean, aren't you taking that a little out of context?
No, I'm not.
No one's dictating what you do. You just keep coming back asking us what you should do, and when we tell you we told you something to do, then you're using the "don't dictate me" line.
Well, somebody told me I should watch this certain YouTuber and figure out what and do what they do. Except I can't figure out what they do except look at fucking other sites. Really?
Yep.
If I could figure out by watching fucking reviews of shows how to do a fucking review of another show, I would fucking do it.
Okay, this is
watching people make a video does not help you make a fucking video unless the video is about how to make a video.
This is all him. This is not me. I did not push. This is a pure rant you're getting, guys. This is pure gold. Not me. Good stuff. Gets the blood pumping. You failed to ask the one group of people that I would like to hear from.
And who's that?
The chat. You always ask other people in backstages and stuff, but did you ever really ask the chat what they
Yes, I have, actually.
And what did they say?
Most of the time, It's just basically more of the same. Yeah.
I'd like to see that now. People in the chat, what would you like? Would you like to see Captain Trek do anything different, or what would you actually like? And I don't want to hear what you want Captain to want. I want to hear what you would actually be interested in the Captain doing, because this is what matters. The Captain has got to want to do this, and in order to want to do this, he can't be dictated to. So if the chat actually comes up and says, Gab, I really actually thought it would be interesting if you blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and put it in the chat now. I'd be actually interested in seeing what you guys would be, what you guys will say and what you're interested in Cap doing. Is there anything, or is in fact just the same old good enough? But if you do have any kind of sparking imagination that you would be interested in seeing Cap doing, please let us know.
I mean, yeah, I could go to Yahoo News or any other news site and read off news stories like others do. Why would I do that? There are other YouTubers who do that. What's the fucking point? You don't need to get another YouTuber who goes to news outlets and reads their stories.
But it's not just reading the stories, though, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No, it's people don't go just to listen to somebody read a story. It's your interaction with the story that makes it juicy. What are your thoughts on that story? What are your comments on how the person created that article or used certain words or tried to force or whatever a certain spin of the particular topic? Your input, your flavor. Okay, so the story itself is like vanilla, and Captain Trek is like the fudge or whatever, the flavor that goes on top of the vanilla that makes the ice cream what it is. It's the difference between a banana float and
Take care, Professor.
Of course, Random Menace would say that. I expected that from him. I would like to hear from people like Tim Christ, D.D. Myers, P-Cat, Wise Guys, the Deckard Spock. I would love to hear from that man. That guy has talking down pat. Bananas. He wants to talk about bananas. Okay. Or banana. Oh, is that the ice cream pun? Is he responding to the ice cream comment?
I'm guessing so.
Well, Captain Trek is fudge. Okay. I didn't mean fudge. It was just the first thing that came to my mind. Okay, you sick fuck. And there's nothing wrong with fudge, right? It might be the only liquid brown substance that I actually like putting in my mouth. Oh, God, that it came out weird. But yeah, I mean, I love me some fudge, even though I'm diabetic. Thought on a story. What think of their point of view? Thought on story. What you think of your point of view? Didi, you might want to spell check that or reword it or something. I have no clue what you're trying to say there. This week, obsessing about vague endings to movies. Yeah, that's a good topic right there. Go ahead and take that one. Absolutely.
I mean, sounds like an interesting topic.
Absolutely, man. But it's all about the viewers, Cap. And if you don't care about the viewers, then why do you have a panel? It should just be you talking. I really doubt that you don't care about the viewers. I doubt it, big time. I think it would be more fun if you interacted more with the viewers and give them what they want, or even better, cry.
you know what? Go start your own stream. I don't
All right,
give a shit
come
this
on.
morning.
Yesterday, Captain did a great stream.
He did a great stream. He does great
Everything was
streams.
fine. So there's nothing this whole thing about what he needs. He knows what he can do. And he's completely capable of doing it. Yesterday, he
Really?
streamed for like almost an hour before even wanting to bring anybody up on the panel. So he's capable of talking and holding an audience. Clearly,
Got a star.
I told him that.
Okay.
He everybody. Honestly, if anything, I thought you let the stream go a little long, but that's fine. That's your choice. I mean,
Yeah, I thought it went a little long too.
Hey,
I
guys.
might have cut it when it was.
Hey, V-Star, how are you, sweetie?
Morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
NB.
Force NB.
I've got about 10 minutes and I'm
Good.
out of here. Yeah, I've got the photo op with Shatner is at 11:30. Gonna leave in about 10 minutes, head up to the Comic-Con. Got some books and a couple of comics. I'm going to see if Michael Stackpole will sign for me because I know he's going to be autographed. He's going to be there. And my son is actually going to meet the voice actor of one of his favorite shows, and I'm going to pay for him to get an autograph from her, the voice actor. She is the American voice actor of Naruto, one of my son's favorite mangas to watch.
Awesome, Emmy.
And the really cool thing I found out is that the photo op can have 2 adults and up to 4 kids. So I don't think my kids are going to probably be in the photo, but my wife and I are definitely going to be in the photo with William Shatner.
If there's any possible way you can squeeze in a, hey, by the way, can you really unblock Elihu? He's a good guy.
What? Who?
William Shatner. Ask him to unblock Elihu.
Yeah. Can you have him unblock me too? I'm a big fan, man. I spent $100 on a signed photo of him.
I'm spending $100 on a photo op. And actually, that's one of the reasons I've got to get going soon because it's 2 hours. It's about 2 hours to get to Indy, and well, actually, only an hour and a half. And his photo op is at 11:30 this morning, which is great because that means it's early. So it's not like yesterday where I saw the schedule and it was 5:30. I'm like, oh, cool. It's actually going to be an earlier thing. So I'm going to head into Terre Haute. We're going to grab lunch and then or breakfast and then head into Indy. But yeah, that's my day, guys. How come I'm not in the con already? Because they actually don't open the doors, JP's, until 10 o'clock.
Is that con in your area or?
It's about an hour and a half away. It's in Indianapolis, and I live about an hour and a half away.
Is it like an actual Comic-Con or something else?
Yes, it is a Comic-Con.
Ah, okay. Fun.
Yeah. It's going to be, it's a full-on Comic-Con. My daughter's getting, my daughter's the only one I think cosplaying. She's getting in her Harley Quinn outfit for Halloween.
Damn, I'd love to go as in my Vault Boy outfit. It'd be fun. Or my Jedi outfit, but the Jedi outfit's hot.
I have got to get me a Jedi robe outfit. Unfortunately, I'm going with classic MTV shirt. Oh man, I am so excited.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Oh, that's good.
Comic-Con.
Yeah, I actually combed my hair. Well, what little bit of hair I have.
Get out of here, Judge Judy.
Jar Jar with the Infinity Gauntlet. I love that. I don't know why. I just love that.
I love it because I have the action figure actually sitting in the living room. So,
Oh, you have a Jar Jar with an Infinity Gauntlet?
wearing Sith robes, yes.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You're heading out. You're not heading out to the van. The van's all the way. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Take care, everyone. I'll see y'all.
Take
next time.
care.
So, in regards to the whole idea of topics and whatever, I agree with some of what LDG was saying. Pick a topic. You don't have to read the topic. Say, look, I heard about this and this. Let's get a group of people up here and let's talk about it. What do you guys think about that? You know, which is kind of what you do already. It's not really much different. I mean, Bird does that. Like a lot of people. Actually, in all honesty, no matter what you think of what you want to do with your channel, pretty much somebody's already done it before. So you don't even have to worry about that. Everybody's pretty much doing everything on YouTube. There's people doing silly shit. There's people doing smart shit. There's people doing dumb shit. There's the freaking mainstream news has been ported to YouTube now. So there's nothing that hasn't been done. It's just, what do you want to do?
Exactly.
Honestly, that's just, what do you want to do? And we're here along for the ride, just to have fun with it.
Exactly.
We love you, Captain Trek. We love you.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I'm not going to call you Fudge.
Thank you. Much appreciated. That is much appreciated. The fact that you say that means you like me more. So, yeah, thank you.
All right, now what?
I guess technically I should be looking at the chat. I've been listening to everybody on the panel.
I'm not.
And
jealous. NBB Geek gets to meet Shatner. God damn it. He was up in Minneapolis a couple years back. I missed my chance to see him. I wanted to too, but
Lovely. Lovely.
Yeah,
okay.
Like, I got it secondhand, but it is certified. So yeah.
And thank you, wise guys. Great. Now the chat, trying to look at it. Okay. Yeah, JP's will be end up waiting in line all day long, but hey, that's fine.
I like the topic of topics as it's so meta. Topic of topics. Yeah, exactly right.
Topic about topics. I like to talk about that topic, about the topic. You know the topic. You know the thing? The thing. I'm talking about the thing.
You get that thing I sent you?
Yeah, that thing. What about the other thing?
That shit was funny.
Great. I already have it.
Oh, see, Zaldi, you know that Darren last night was asking me about his models, you know? So
yeah. When
he messaged me on Messenger, which is it was weird because I normally don't get a message from him. And I'm at work and I see it and I'm like, okay, what the hell? He's like, I have a proposition for you. That was the message.
Yeah.
My response was,
I don't do that.
If it involves a fire hydrant and a rubber chicken, that's a hard pass.
Yeah.
Needless to say, he did not respond to that.
Out of that. I didn't go through that the first time.
Oh, did you hear that? Okay, I didn't know if you were in the room when I said that.
No, I said you shouldn't have
Oh,
You should have added to that. It didn't go well the first time.
well, that would have implied something happened. I didn't want that to be.
You kind of implied it by the way you said that.
Not really. It just raises a what the fuck. I wanted to hear him have like a smart comeback, but there was no comeback. It was sad.
Pop-Tarts. Yeah, I like that. What's your favorite Pop-Tart? Mine is the s'mores.
Yeah,
s'mores Pop-Tarts are pretty damn good.
Honestly, I think I was going to say the same thing.
S'mores are good. Cookies and cream are good.
Not bad either. A blueberry. I can't go wrong with blueberry.
No.
I love blueberry.
The s'mores that's the best one that goes it just goes with milk. Like it's the number one goes with milk Pop-Tart.
Yeah, but that one you almost have to toast.
Yeah.
You toast them all. What the hell are you talking about? Who eats a non-toasted Pop-Tart?
I do.
have.
Oh my god, it's all freaking mushy and cold and
in a pinch, when you don't have time. Yeah,
I mean, in
Cookie-
a pinch, but
Cookies and cream. You don't need to. It's kind of like a what do you call it? Oreo cookie.
like a
You
pastry.
don't need to microwave it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have it warm, man. The whole part of a Pop-Tart is it being hot. Oh, cold Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
it's not as bad as you think.
Oh, I've had them. Don't
when
tell
they're
me I
cold, it's
know
like eating a
what they
cookie.
are. I've had cold Pop-Tarts before.
It's like eating a cookie.
Yep.
It's just
You
like
have a cookie?
It doesn't go well with the milk. It doesn't.
It goes perfectly with the milk.
I'd usually
Like
skip the milk.
cookies.
Michael T, what up, dude? Yo, Michael, you missed us over on the Rumble setup the other day, man. So, yeah, good news. You're going up against me. First round.
Congratulations, Michael T. I already know you've won against LDG.
We'll see. Next one's not going to be so easy for him.
And I can say that because I'm not a judge, so I don't have to worry about shit.
Thank God.
All you gotta do.
Oh, trust me, I gave you points I shouldn't have.
Whatever. You might have given me
biased,
but you gave some serious ass kissing points, I'm sure.
Butt scratch points.
I did not give anybody any points I did not feel they deserved.
Captain Trek, don't try to do. I heard what you said on that other stream.
This is where the
Days
whining
before the
starts
show.
about not getting enough points, even after he won. Did you win?
I didn't win that one. We're talking
you
about
didn't
the
win.
other one that I was on with Michael T.
Oh, okay.
I was not the judge on that one.
Yeah, the one that I actually got, the one I actually fought tooth and nail to tie. Yeah, no, he wasn't a judge on that one, thank God.
Because you shouldn't have tied. You
Exactly,
should have lost.
I would have lost if you were on the panel. All this bias coming from you as we speak right now. I worked my ass off for that win.
By bitching and moaning. That's how you won.
Whatever puts seats in the chairs, right? If me bitching and whining and having fun with it gets chairs in the seats, that's all that matters. People know I'm not really bitching and whining. It's just entertainment. Everybody's humor is different. Everybody's, flavor is different.
And I would definitely say that not everybody knows that you're not really bitching and whining.
That's the beauty of it, though, because they eventually do. Everybody who knows I'm bitching and whining, that I'm not really doing that, they originally thought I was. And it wasn't until they realized, well, this guy's actually doing this on purpose. Oh, it's funny.
That's funny. I was going to say it's the other way around. He was, think, oh, he's not really bitching. And all of a sudden, he might actually really be bitching.
Oh,
That
that
might
too.
even be the
That
genius
too.
of
It
it.
could go
That might be
both
the genius
ways.
of it. I mean, you may
Exactly.
honestly believe that you're not bitching and whining for real, only to bitch and whine for real by thinking that you're not.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I say I'm
Of
the opposite
circular
of Mad
logic.
Mardigan, because Mad Mardigan, it's kind of like me and him are kind of like two sides of the coin.
No, no. We're actually more alike than unalike as far as that goes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're on the same coin. We're just two different sides. So you're
Let's
right.
put it this way.
We're doing the same thing.
I don't like your shtick. I don't like his shtick either. I find it irritating and annoying. It's not funny.
You like
It's
me sometimes.
lame. In my opinion, it's not funny. It's lame.
Lame. Another man's lame is another man's lemonade. I get you to laugh every now and then. God, I burnt the shit out of my finger yesterday. Don't ever touch the stove. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Yeah, right there. Fucking touch the hot plate of a stove.
What did you do that for?
I was reaching inside a toaster oven and touched the wrong part.
Well, what were you doing that for?
Because I was pulling out something that I was cooking.
You know, most people, when they pull something hot out of an oven, use something like an oven mitt or an oven pad.
Most people do, and I do for the most part, but this particular time I didn't.
Well, you have nobody to blame but yourself.
Well, that and the creator of everything.
No, just you.
Well, I guess he could blame the creator of everything for allowing him to be as stupid as he is sometimes. I don't know, but whatever. Allowing people to make stupid actions, that's not the creator's fault, it's your fault. Unless you're blaming the creator for allowing you to have the free will to do that, in which case that's just like stupid.
Maybe it'd be different if I never trans to male. Yeah, a whole different life.
Fun. And good morning, thought process. How are you?
Yo.
The hell am I listening to?
Look at me.
My game. I don't have my headset on.
No, you don't.
I'll put it on. Sometimes I forget it, even though I don't have it on very loud. Sometimes I forget that it kind of pops over the mic. Mind you, it's nice, calming music. It's not like it's bad.
No, not bad. It's just bad for the stream.
Yeah.
That's the only way it's bad. Really. I spent all this time working on this one little thing.
Don't worry. Mahoyo won't strike you for playing music. Or for me playing that game music. And by accident.
Does LDG stand for? It's my initials, or AKA let's do good. Because, that's the purpose of why I exist. Change the world.
Or Oh, what would be another good one?
They're named after LDS, but they made a typo in the birth certificate.
All right, there's my channel name. Like them girl boys? Yeah, exactly. Like them girl. Go. It's all about that bass. So, yeah. Tim, get on camera, man.
Why?
Don't be like these two up top. That's old Cap. Number one way you can get more viewers is get your ass on camera.
Yes, indeed, you told me that. And no, I'm not going to.
He's just feeling, he's just lonely that he's the only one on camera right
People like it better when you're on camera. That is a fact proven over and over and over and over and over and over and over. They might like you with your avatar, but they like you better when you're on camera. No matter what you look like, no matter how bald you are, no matter how fat, skinny, purple, green.
It's more entertaining to watch people's facial expressions.
Exactly.
People can emote to it.
And Captain Trek's got some very funny facial expressions.
I understand the psychology behind
Speaking of funny people with funny facial expressions, what up, Michael?
Lacking dick girth.
Last. Okay, let me tell you something right now. Okay, let me
get a little fudge. That'll fix it real quick.
Thing
a little
that
fudge.
I'm lacking is girth. Okay, I'll tell you right now.
Fudge. LDG will tell you.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear what you said. 3 people were talking. Hold on, let me make sure I can hear you clearly.
What?
Confusion. I'm sorry. It was my fault. I was talking. Apologize.
I do happen to like what Michael picked. And now we're just waiting for him to talk.
He's not in. He's not here. Where is he?
I don't know.
Did he drop down?
Yeah, he's.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
What's going on, dude? What's happening, man?
I gotta pop out the chat over here and mute the other one real quick because I am literally hearing everybody 4 times over. There we go.
Hey.
And it's amazing when people get on camera, the viewership skyrockets. Oh my God, we're about to break records here. We're at 20. Let's see if we can get to 25 people.
I mean, I'm sure we can.
On camera, if I were on camera, the view would then drop.
I doubt that, dude. Look at 21. The skyrocketing here. We just got another one. I'm telling you, people on camera, people want to see that.
Okay, until they do.
22.
And then they see
22.
And then it's like
we were at 18 a second ago. People on camera. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, they can see that Michael T's on. Good.
Yeah.
5D greeting again. That brings people
to T. Yo, put your fatter camera on there. Wow, that didn't come out right.
I know you're talking to me.
Has to be.
Son of a bitch.
You're like micro size, dude. You're like little teeny weeny.
He's doing his OBS thing.
Yeah,
I know he's doing his OBS thing, but he's got other scenes where he's
He
bigger.
is busy playing Genshin Impact, his waifu collector, and I'm not going to interrupt him. Okay.
Yeah, damn right. Gotta get my waifus.
Show some leg, Captain.
I gotta raise my waifus.
Coming from the guy who had a sleep stream. Okay, so check this out, Mr. Oh, sky will fall. Guy had a sleep stream, shirtless, Shirtless Cap.
You know all about shirtless.
And
don't you?
had the most views on his show yet. Point taken.
Oh, that's why I'm getting my ass.
Lock, stock, and barrel. So don't sit here and tell me that you getting on camera is going to do anything bad. Captain Trek has one of the funniest facial expressions of anybody on YouTube, especially when he rants on camera. $23 people. Wow.
And I haven't even tweeted it out, so there you go.
Yeah, and I'm tweeting it out right now, so I'm going to promise Captain Trek gets on the camera. Trek, if we hit 25, will you get on camera for a minute?
It's going to be me finding a shirt. No.
You want 25 viewers?
Fine.
Throw on a bathrobe.
I had a bathrobe.
All right, here we go.
Put on that nice number LDG bought you last year.
You don't have a bathrobe? Even I have a robe. It doesn't fit very well.
Thank God I didn't know him last year.
Joke was there. I had to throw it. If you let Bird yell at LDG for a while, the viewership will really take off. That's a fair point.
Ooh, now that'll take. That'll take. Okay. Bird,
Right, I'm tweeting
yell
it.
at LDG.
He did that yesterday. 23, 2 more people.
Bird fell asleep.
Let me go find a shirt.
2 more people, and we get Captain
Bird sounded
Trek
pretty tired.
on camera. Yeah.
How are you guys
Is that
doing?
and you mean to yell at LDG?
Yeah. Just pick
Oh,
a
yeah.
topic of anything about him that you see on camera right now and just go.
Find a topic
He
of
already
abuse
looks
and
like he's
exploit it.
high. I think he's been smoking.
I have a lot of topics of abuse I can use in LDG, but the one I want to use, I promised I wouldn't. Damn it. Should never made that promise.
I don't think my tweet made it out. Did my tweet make it out? I don't think
Only
it did.
146 days left until season 3 of the Orville.
24. One more person. We need one more person, and then we'll be fine.
Tim, is your name Bird? No.
Oh. I got the shirt on. Got to at least run a comb through my hair. I'm going to look like a piece of shit.
You'll look
At least you won't look
fine.
like fudge.
Then you look fine. 25. Come on, guys. We can hit 25. Where's my... Here we go.
Okay, hold on. Got to run the comb through it. I'm not listening, so I can't really hear you. If you hear me, that's fine. If not, whatever.
Already got 2 likes and a retweet. Wow.
I am talking. I have the microphone, and I'm talking toward the mic. But I'm combing my hair, and no, I'm not going to comb my hair on camera.
Come on, people.
I know you, LDG. I know you'd suggest such stupidity.
Rubbing
I don't even
it
need to
in.
hear
I have
you.
to comb my
No,
hair.
you would say that.
Some of us don't have to comb our hair, Captain.
Thank God I can't hear you anyhow because I don't have a headset on.
Well, I'm getting a haircut today.
Oh, he does.
Fuck you and your haircut.
No, man. This is
Bird,
breaking.
honestly, I would love to not have to worry about it. I really would.
Okay.
If he was still
It'd be
awake,
money.
I'd invite him.
It'd be money saved, and I wouldn't have to worry about my crappy bushy ass hair.
Okay. Ugly ass coming on camera.
Oh, drum roll, please.
Everybody dive in the back room so Captain has no choice but to be full screen.
Yeah, right.
LDG, you're
I
being
end the stream then, is that's the funny part. Ha ha ha.
Oh, come on,
What
you
was that,
negative
I'm sorry?
Nancy.
That's me.
Where? I don't see anything.
How the
He cut himself off.
I got nothing.
The wrong
What the hell
button.
just happened now?
His camera. He must have had an issue with his camera, so he went to turn on his camera. I kicked him off.
Maybe this is why he doesn't like being on camera, because his camera hates him.
His camera hates him.
I've had that happen. My camera sometimes hates me.
There's smoke coming from his computer as soon as he hit the button. Too much to process. I cannot process his will.
Stop laughing at his pain.
Hey, I told you, I'm for Captain Trek on camera 24/7. The guy's funny as fuck.
And I laugh at all irony and
Untapped
odd
resource.
shit like that. Nothing is safe from what I constitute as humor.
Exactly.
If we made the Venn diagram of things you shouldn't laugh at and things that I find funny, it'd be a circle.
All right. She's 80, 80,
How you feeling, Mike?
80, 80, 80,
Is
80,
yours Mike
80,
or is it just
80,
Michael?
80, 76.
Huh?
Is Mike an acceptable nickname or no?
As long as there's not another Michael on the stream, yes.
As long as wait a second. As long as
There's a lot of Michaels in Comicsgate, so hey.
I go to my fucking camera, I get kicked out of my own StreamYard.
There we go. Look at that. Yay, everybody.
Asshole.
Don't have your camera hooked up to something else at the same time.
There we go. We
That's
got
what
it.
stops that from happening.
Captain, go full screen for a minute and say hi to your public.
Shut up, Louis.
Louis? Wait, what?
Yeah, thanks for using my real name. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I honestly didn't know that was your real name. I thought he just pulled
You
your
had it
name out of a hat.
before.
I know. There you go. Look at that.
I can't pronounce your last name, so who cares?
Nobody can pronounce my last name.
What the? Starts with a G. That's all I know. So I
Well,
care.
that's I'd say that's my initials.
Okay,
Of
it's
course
not doing
starts
anything
with
for
a
me.
T.
There we go.
Processing the image is legit making you
I've
choppy
had
right
enough.
now. Okay, for the sake of technology, go ahead and kill the camera.
I'm trying.
Oh shit.
I'm trying.
He's
locked.
He's trying.
It's quantum
boy.
locked.
That's not
LDG,
good.
just go to his house and fix whatever macros he's got going on there.
I can't do it, Captain. The stabilization is locked. I can't turn it off.
The image is now locked. We're now going to have to see him forever.
No, I can see his eyes moving. There we go. Still there, Cap?
Oh my God. I'm here.
Okay.
Oh God, there's the oh God. Yeah.
I called it.
Oh
I
God.
called it earlier in chat.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know who Sherry is, but she says good morning, Cap.
Sherry.
Oh,
what's
good
up,
morning, Sherry. How are you?
Sherry?
I had to find an image that blinks more than Bird's avatar.
I'm gonna get a video just for Sherry if she ever comes to my stream again. Hey Sherry.
It's not Paimon. Who is that?
Klee.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's the one chibi character I don't have yet, which annoys the shit out of me because I want my team of 4 chibis.
God, these wood chairs fucking suck, man. Nothing like having wood up your ass.
You know, your new chair, LBG, like rolls. You could have just brought it with you.
Oh, no, LBG likes to go up his ass.
Nothing like having wood up your ass.
Notice-
LDG
notice-
2021.
No, notice that the chat went crazy
Yep.
with the camera too, by the way.
Yeah,
I
and the
wasn't-
whole
I was
hang
ready to
up
get
thing.
off of it.
Yeah, the whole hang up on it with it be going choppy as soon as you that's all processing, I think.
Yeah.
LDG.
Ram will fix that. Ram usually fixes that. That's what fixed it for me.
Yeah, RAM fixes it. And guess what? My computer the RAM can't be updated. Why? Because it's a shitty computer. A new computer that too damn much to replace.
Would you have a laptop or what?
It won't let me upgrade. It's a lap.
Yeah.
You can still upgrade lamb. Yes, I can upgrade the lamb from steak. No.
Thought I was
can
having a
upgrade
stroke
RAM.
for a second.
No, you can't. Not in this one. I guarantee you, you cannot upgrade the RAM in this computer. You would literally break the computer in order to get it apart to upgrade RAM, in which case you would then have no computer, but yet more.
There's
RAM.
no hatch on the bottom where you unscrew 2 screws
No.
and pop it off and
No.
really.
No. New computers do that anymore. New computers do not do that anymore. They don't leave a hatch for you. There is no hatch. They want you to have to replace the whole fucking thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
I like my old computer,
not all,
which had 2 hatches. Had one for the hard drive, it had one for the RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah, some laptops do that. Not all of them. You can still unscrew some of them, but it depends what you're getting. Some companies believe in the right to repair and upgrade.
Well, some companies aren't money grabbing shit sticks, you know.
Some companies actually care, yeah. Very few, but there are a few out there.
I mean, it was released a long
Yeah.
time ago, like 15, 20 years ago, about like mandates being made in manufacturing now that products are specifically being made to fail. So that instead of something that you can buy that lasts a long time and maybe replace a part, it's no, you got to buy a whole new thing.
Yep.
Oh,
I thought
actually,
that should be something that
here,
should have
here.
been like companies who were found that did that on purpose. Like they should.
No, they're allowed to do it now by not federal mandate, but like there's legislation that has passed that allows them to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, it should have been the other way around, though. That's what I'm saying.
Auto manufacturer is probably the most notable one that people would recognize, but yeah, it goes along to a lot of things too. Freaking, what they need to do it for is like baby stuff, because I don't know how many times I've seen like a car seat passed down to a third different mom or something like that, and that car seat fails somehow. Okay, that's something you need new for a kid.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the car seats now have expiration dates.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow. I didn't know that.
That's dumb.
That's the only reason that car seats have expiration dates. You have to go by the expiration date. So you can get ticketed by using a car seat that is beyond its expiration date. Even if it's in the same family, even if it's in perfect condition and nothing happened to it. Let's say you're on your second kid. You get stopped, the cop decides to check the car seat. Car seat is the warranty is void. Yep. The expiration date's over. Bye. You got a ticket. And you got to go out and buy a new car seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dumb. There's some dumb shit. That pisses me. That triggers me.
Yeah, the whole allowed to manufacture for the sake of like, oh, this is made to fail in a certain amount of time, so you have to buy a new one. Phones might be the one that other people recognize. And the worst thing is like they don't fail as fast as they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've got a phone that I've had for like the past 7 years, and it works fine. Everything's fine.
The phone doesn't fail. It's what they throw on it that all the upgrading and crap that they do. Some of it is designed to bog your phone down so that you think there's something wrong with it. Then they want you to replace it. It's sick. It's disgusting. I've had I have a phone. I don't have a service on it, but I use it for like internet. So, just Wi-Fi mostly. When I'm at work, I just throw on a YouTube music channel, or sometimes one of you guys, if you're streaming, I'll listen in. And it takes when I go from my home network to my work network, and then I turn the phone on, it takes like 5 to 10 minutes for it just to stop having an aneurysm before it actually starts doing something. Sometimes. Yep. Sometimes it'll work right away, and it's really aggravating.
Mine explodes with notifications every time I do that.
Yeah, I actually took off. So I used to have like Twitter on it and a few other things, and I took a lot of it off. I probably should take the Facebook app off too, but I still use that, and I'm not sure if I don't know if I can't. I don't know if I can still use Messenger without the Facebook app. Because I use
They do have a messenger app.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I know. So I just left Facebook on. Turned off the notifications though.
I would take Facebook off and put on the messenger app.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yes,
You
you
have
can.
access
I
to
do it,
Messenger.
but do it the other way around.
What?
I said, yes, you can. I do it, but do it the other way around. Get Messenger first and
Okay,
use
yeah.
your Facebook to log into it.
True.
And then get
rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you now, most phones won't allow you to get rid of it, but you can force stop data accumulation on it and then hide the icon away so it doesn't update. That's about all you can do. Most phones have Facebook hard-coded onto it now.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I haven't. I know I installed mine onto my phone, but I just haven't bothered to take it off because I think it'd be too much of a hassle. And I'm all about being lazy.
Yeah, with Facebook, you go into apps and where it says like delete the cache, and then you can force stop data right there on that same menu. And then, but when you're back on your screen, you just hold your finger on the button for a second and just swipe it to not uninstall, but just remove it from your existence and just leave Messenger up.
I always forget the deploy button.
Am I still choppy at all, or sounding a little robot-y, or what?
You're doing better now.
You sound fine now.
So what's going on, Michael? Michael T, why are you awake now?
I mean, I'm normally awake now. It's just this is about when I'm like going to bed, but I don't know. Kind of had a mixed bag of weird stuff today. A cool personal thing that happened, but then like a really crappy friend thing happened.
Ooh.
And I just found out about this like not half an hour ago. Are you familiar with Red Valkyrie?
Yeah.
The other streams that I'm on? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And Shay's been talking about her dad. He passed away this morning after like positive prognosis and treatment, getting ready for stage 3 chemotherapy for his lung cancer. He just passed away before they even started treatment.
Damn.
So they're not even 100% sure what's going on there. Like they're not citing a cause yet.
Right.
But yeah, I just found that out half an hour ago, and so everybody's been throwing love her way on Twitter so far. She's gonna take like a couple weeks off and go home and hang with her mom for a while. The positive thing is, I guess sometime yesterday while I was sleeping, my oldest son stopped by with like one of those smaller clear storage tubs, about the size of a clothes drawer. And now keep in mind, I get up, I stumble groggily like a damn mummy out into the living room, and I didn't even notice it until after I sat down on the couch and looked back over at my living room table. There's this big mid-sized storage tub sitting on my table. It's full of comics. Now, my son's done this before, where he used to work at a thrift store, and parents would dump off kid collections and stuff like that all the time. So I've got a bunch of like kind of crappy titles. No important stuff from that kind of rummaging, except there was one title that was really cool for X-Men fans back in the day. It was the issue where Magneto created in a genetic vat like the Ultimate Mutant, and then the Ultimate Mutant decided Magneto was a shithead and reverted him back to an infant.
Nice.
Defenders number 25 was that issue. I didn't know he had dropped it off. There's just this bin on my table with comics in it. And I'm like, well, okay, I'm going to go ahead and look at this and see what's going on. As I'm digging through this, Wildcats, number 1.
Ooh.
Spawn, number 1.
I got those.
All 3 Dawn limited series.
Wow.
Spawn Wildcats crossover 4-issue limited series. And not just Wildcats number 1, but Wildcats number 1 through 39 out of 50 issues.
He wouldn't have happened to have found Mars Attacks, the Image Comics Mars Attacks volume or issue 1, would he? Because I need that. I found 2, 3, and 4 over at my local shop. It's kind of a fun read.
No, but I can put you in contact with somebody who can find it for you.
I actually have a
He's
website I can go to too. But this is fun.
Screw the website. How about talking to a real live comic geek?
Yeah.
That's the fun way to do it.
Yeah,
He's got
true.
a YouTube channel. He's Death Metal Hero. His name's Luke.
Death Metal Hero.
Mm-hmm. He works a comic shop. In fact, he's opening it now. Yeah, it's 9:15 where he's at. He's probably getting the registers loaded up and everything. He's a comic shop down in Florida.
Cool.
In fact, I'm contacting him to find out if, because the information I found out later on is like, because this sat on my table like all day yesterday, and neither my kid who was there, my youngest who lives with us, or the wife, trademark, said anything about it. They didn't bring it up in conversation or nothing, and I spaced asking because like the first 2 hours after I wake up, I'm useless. I finally asked this morning, hey, what's up with that thing? And, oh yeah, Jonah brought it over for you. Does he know what's in it? That was the first question I asked. And so far that answer is no. So I'm not sure if he like sent them over to loan for me to read and then give back, or if he's gifting just a box of comics that's taking up room at his place. And I won't know until he wakes up until like this afternoon here.
I went to I found a site called mycomicshop.com, and I was able to complete my entire Gen 13 collection.
Oh, Gen 13 Zero's in that pile too.
Yeah. Yep. I got it all now. And they even I actually have one copy of Run 1 issue 4. I got 2 copies of it because they sent me they sent me that one by accident. And so I messaged them and they just sent me the right comic. And I'm like, do you want me to return it? He's like, no, it's good. I'm like, sweet. So yeah, that was like one of my favorite comics back in like the 90s. I was just
and I introduced him to the Wildcats cartoon because I was a big fan of the 92 X-Men cartoon. That 90s run of comic cartoons was like some of the best stuff ever. Yeah, there was the Spider-Man cartoon that came out at that time. 92 X-Men came out at that time. Wildcats had a 1-season run. Introduced him to all of that stuff, and he got hooked almost immediately, which was like gateway to introduce him to the earlier 80s stuff. So Transformers, G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, that kind of thing.
Yeah, this site's pretty interesting. They even have like the collector ratings and stuff like that. You know, like the where they grade the comic books. You know, the federal grading or whatever they call it.
The CCG sites.
Yeah, CGC. That's it.
CGC. Yeah. Is that a Valkyrie?
Oh, in my image?
That looks like a YF-19.
That is the VF4 Lightning 3 from Macross.
That's a VF4? It looks like the VF-19.
VF4. That is a VF4.
OG Ninja Turtles JPs, and I also have the digital copy of the original black and white IDW comic.
I'm a super Macross fan. A Macross fan with no legitimate merch to show off, which is annoying. Because where I live, it is almost impossible to find.
Oh, last time I saw you on camera, you were putting together a Gundam set.
Well, I got Gundams, yes. But Gundams are cheap. Macross models are not. Freaking annoying. Even the Bandai ones are freaking expensive. They're like, my friend and I were up at a shop up in Minneapolis. It's called Hub Hobby, and we found I think it's from Macross Frontier, so it had to have been the VF31, I think it is
31 or 32, yeah.
Yeah, and it was one of those transforming mecha that it came with a figure. So this one came with the Zentradi chick. I'm forgetting her name now.
The one with the green hair. I can't remember. I'm terrible with names.
No, this is from Frontier. She was. Hold on a second. I think I might actually have that still up. Oh no, I don't. I changed it. Wait a minute. Let me try something here. No, that's Judge Judy. Goodbye, Judy. You're gonna go away. I gotta go to my anime folder. Where is that scene? Come here. Where is it? I know it's in here. I just used it yesterday. Oh, that's okay. This scene. Okay, this scene where Michael is protecting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, her. Okay, so you get a figure of her with the VF31, and she can the thing transforms around her, so it actually becomes like a power armor suit for her, and it also turns into a robot. So it's a neat model, really.
And apparently a llama.
Oh yeah, I clicked the wrong one. I'm sorry, I had to turn it off because I forgot there's a little nudity in that scene when she's in the.
Oh, when he's self-canceled.
Yeah, right.
So, do you like food with your ketchup, LDG? I'm just curious.
Only a little bit.
You should see what he puts in his tea. Or his
I
coffee.
saw that. It was the day before yesterday. Yeah.
Wait. Why did we lose everybody? What happened?
Cap has to reset really quick, and Bird has some home stuff to take care of, so he actually had to bail. Cap will be back.
Yeah, the VF4 is like my favorite fighter. I like the fact that originally they didn't have a transform for it. Then they made a transformation for the thing, and it looks ugly as shit. But I love its fighter mode. It's one of my favorite fighter planes in the show, because you only see it in one or you see it like one episode of the actual Macross series is where Rick Hunter, I shouldn't call him Rick Hunter, I should call him Hikaru. Hikaru is like playing with the model. He's kind of like a 12-year-old flying it in the air. He's like, then he puts it down.
That's why everybody knows what the T-16 Skyhopper is.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So he's kind of pulling a Luke Skywalker playing with the model. And the only other time you ever see the VF4 active is Macross Flashback 2012.
I might have missed that one.
I have the DVD in my other room, but I can't play it because it's region locked. But I got it from my collection. You can actually find it on YouTube if I'm not mistaken. Basically, what Macross Flashback is, it's kind of like a collection of music videos that features Min-May, the cast and crew. It's got file footage, and it has a few additional things. It was meant to be the ending of the Macross Do You Remember Love movie, but they didn't have it finished when they put the movie out, so they released it separately. It was one of the hardest things to find for a long time, until eBay. And once eBay came around, I actually decided to do a look for it, and I got my copy for like $20. So I was like, I'll pick it up just because I watched it on my laptop once, and other than that, I can just watch it anywhere else. So I put it on the shelf to keep in my collection.
And before we chase off the entire chat with Macross Talk, I'm down for it, but at the same time, not everybody is.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cap says he has to reset. He will return. And
this image
LDG has to go take a crap.
This image gets LDG triggered.
What, the SDF?
Yeah, it is backstage. He's got an image like this with Ed from Cowboy Bebop, but you couldn't tell what it is because even me, who's seen the show, couldn't figure out what the hell that was. Darren thought it was a palm tree, so I put this up, and LD just told me to go fuck myself. This one's a little more obvious, though, for us fans. All right. Back to game. Back to mining.
Right. Back to the grind.
At least you can put markers on the map in this game, which is nice. I
don't know how a gacha game got so popular.
Anime. Probably anime. Actually, the game itself is quite fun, and you don't have to pay. You can get a lot of shit as a free-to-play player. Although I'm kind of a mix. I'm not a whale, but I have put money into my game. I mean, I do get like the I spend the $5 a month to get the 90 premium gems a day for a month. I also spend the $10 a month to get the extra. Oh God!
$15 a month. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't have to. I mean, I pay it once a month as the month progresses. I don't I don't do it as a subscription. But when you pay the extra $10, you get this whole second line of bullshit down here as you're doing your battle pass.
Yeah, I've seen a similar structure in a lot of games. Yeah.
Otherwise, I just get this top line. Yeah. So I thought, what the hell? I might as well just throw the 15 and say screw it. Otherwise, I also have I have broken down because I have a weak soul, and like saying the wishes, I have. Damn it! That's not what I want to do. Go to the shop. I have spent money on the crystal top up. I have actually spent up to the $50 one once in a while.
Ouch.
But you get 3,280 Genesis crystals plus at the time it was a double bonus. So I was getting this one for no, you do that. Stop that. Stop. Don't. I'm not buying that. Anyways.
Stop clicking.
Yeah, right. So I was getting this value here, the $100 value for $50. So I was like, when I got that, I was like, all right, I'll buy that once in a great while. And I've also paid for these before too. So, yeah. But I'm not like one of those guys that will spend like $1,000 on it in one shot.
Oh no,
it's very moderate.
When a game opens with a free-to-play model, and then you get people saying, "Oh, I got the best stuff because I paid the money," that doesn't impress me at all.
Yeah,
like I want to see somebody who's been doing free-to-play for a year and see how that stacks up against other free-to-play.
And I'll tell you, it slows down though. Once you get your characters up to a certain level, it really slows down, especially when you need to use your resin, because this works like an app game. It works like any kind of phone app adventure game.
I still play Summoner's War, so yeah, I get it.
The resin. So I'll show off the wishes here because I've got like 428 Prima Gems to spend, and I also have two wish tokens on the main banner. So let's do those first.
Here comes the gotcha part of the game.
Let's see if I get the Chi-Chi. I want the Chi-Chi. because that's one of the chibi characters I need. I just realized
Well,
I only have 2 of them. I don't have 3. I have 2. So junk.
As half Mexican, I'm a big fan of Chi-Chi's.
Yeah, but it's spelled Kiki, but they pronounce it Chi-Chi. Oh, junk. Now, the nice thing about this their wish system is you're guaranteed a 4 or 5 star weapon or character every 10 wishes. It's I forget what they call it.
It's just basically a fairness thing to keep the free-to-plays interested.
God, they have a term for it, and I just forgot what it was. It's just ridiculous because I've been playing this for like a year, almost a year now. Damn it! Now I'm going to be thinking about that for a while. All right, so I just spent my 2 tokens. I got jack and shit. I got 2 3-star weapons, which I don't need. But I can use them for like leveling up my important weapons. So now we're going to spend Prima Gems on this. Now you just click the same button, and you want to use Prima Gems? Sure. Let's see if I'll get anything. I probably won't, knowing my luck. Oh wait, 4-star. That's pink. Cool, Yang Fei. Now I already have this character. Now because I have this character, getting her again gives me something called a constellation unlock, and a constellation unlock is an additional ability that the character is going to have. So that's a good thing.
Kind of the same way Summoner's War worked, where if you get copies of a character, you can feed it to the original one you've been building up, and their skills go up.
Yep. Once you get all 6
have a good one, Blubberpuss.
When you get all 6 constellations filled, then you get enough to get another wish. The game will give you enough. I think it's these little. It's like these little. I guess you can't see it because I have it cut off. Or actually, my name is blocking it. On my lower left screen, there's like these little gold tokens. You'll get like 5 or 10 of them, so you can get a whole nother wish. I'll do another one. Now, 2 weeks ago, I did 6 wishes and got 4 characters in a row, and I was like, ugh, "What the hell's going on today?" One of them being a 5-star. I was like, "Woohoo!" And the 5-star is usually the that's the featured character on the banner. So, like in this case, it's this Tartaglia guy. I'll just call him Child. That's his other name. But yeah, he's the 5-star for this month, which a lot of people are kind of complaining about because he's already been on 2 other banners, and there's plenty of other characters that haven't seen a banner in a while. So people are a little irritated about that. And I don't have enough Prima Gems to continue wishing. But there is something in the shop I could probably buy. Stardust Exchange. This is another currency. There's a lot of currencies in this. You got Stardust. You've got Masterless Star Glitters. That's the gold. Those are the tokens I was talking about. And you got your Prima Gems, and then you've got the Genesis crystals, which could be turned into shit too. There's a lot of currency. So in the Stardust Exchange, I can trade Stardust for another wish token. Let's do it. And it's nothing. It's not a weapon I really care about. It's food for other weapons. So
yep.
Yeah. And I've got 108 Prima Gems left. It cost me 160 to do a wish. I might be spending those Prima Gems on resin, though, because I've been doing that a lot lately. I have a ton of characters, and I've been trying to get my characters up to at least level 80. Level 90 is the max, but level 90 is such a resource spend, and it takes so much time to do it. And as a free-to-play player, it's a pain in the ass. So I figure I'll get my characters up to level 80, and then I'll worry about level 90 later. Because the amount of farming you got to do and creature farming you got to do is just ridiculous. So I was like, I don't really feel like going up that high. I've also kind of stalled my world leveling because this game, you level up your world as well as your characters. I'm at world level 6, and I have to actually dumb it down by. You have the option to dumb it down by 1 level. so you can like reset it to like one level lower in case you're having trouble. So I've been doing world level 5 just to work on these other characters so I can maybe do something different. But yeah, I've
Take
got
care out there, not Ryan Johnson.
not Ryan Johnson. So yeah, I've got. I wish I could use key commands.
No, something just occurred to me. Cap's been gone about 15 minutes. If Cap is unable to come back inside of an hour on StreamYard, if the host leaves for 1 hour, the stream auto kills.
Does it auto kill? Okay,
Yep.
I wasn't sure.
I've done it before.
Okay.
Are you sure
We
about
had a host
that?
fall asleep on us.
I think we've been here longer than an hour before.
It's 1 hour. That's the auto kill for StreamYard if the host isn't connected.
Nice. Oh, and Genshin Impact is now promoting, I guess, the new Horizon game that's coming out. So they've got Aloy.
Well, yeah.
I thought that was
They
kind of
say
silly.
new, but I played the original.
I need to get the original again. I played a little bit of it, and then my daughter snapped
There he
it.
is.
Okay, I'm back.
He's back with a camera.
You have no idea what it entails.
Tell me some of it was a hammer.
I wish. No, I have to.
Drop it down the stairs once or twice.
No matter what I do, it won't. It will automatically start up certain programs. And it's like, okay, I have to go through and shut them down, or else it bogs down the system and it goes.
What programs?
I have a secondary web browser. It automatically starts up the crash handler. And then Cortana automatically wants to be there because Cortana's a bitch.
What the hell's Cortana?
It's the voice activated thing on Windows.
So Microsoft,
Not like Alexa.
Wow, that's no. And people wonder why I don't go to Windows 10.
And let's put it this way: you've heard of what does everybody say? What does a vet have?
A broken nose.
No, besides that, everybody, like Deej will always say, "Who's the best Doctor Who? Who's the best Doctor Who?" But he says the name of the program. LEG, you should fucking know.
Siri?
What?
Siri.
Or Alexa.
Or Alexa. Alexa. That's it.
We already said Alexa like 5 seconds ago.
I didn't hear it.
All right. Well,
I didn't hear you either.
Yeah, Siri and Alexa, it's the same thing as Microsoft's spy software. Yeah, I grabbed the first clean shirt I could find. Didn't bother even looking. I just grabbed one and left.
There's got to be a way to turn some of that off permanently.
Some of it, yes.
Or to not like have it mount on startup. You have like a startup
Cortana
folder that maybe
you can turn off Cortana's voice activation too. I had to do it.
Oh, I've got Cortana disabled, but
why does it still try to start then? It doesn't make sense. Is there like a startup items folder, or maybe there's like an application in there? Because I know that used to be a thing.
Okay, startup apps. Let's go to that. Okay. Cortana is now definitely off.
There you go.
When I updated, I didn't check that it had not been turned off. Back on, I should say, because
I used to be really stupid and have like BattleNet auto start and Steam auto start and like when it takes 10 minutes for my computer to let me do anything, I was like,
Steam, Discord, 3 different antivirus and malware programming.
Yeah, that nonsense. Yeah,
Yeah, and some of the things aren't even on here. So it's like, okay. There we go. That's done. Apps and features. Don't see anything. Okay, good. Startup. Let's click that again. Really? Whatever. Okay.
Oh, Aravic showed up while you were gone, Cap. He says
Good
hi.
morning, Aravic Sander. How are you this morning?
And Super Blubberpuss had to take off.
Oh, that sucks.
As did not Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, I think we were boring him with Genshin talk.
You say we, Tim, but
For me, I was. Yeah, I was. My fault.
Well, we still got 17 people watching, even with your Genshin talk, and even with me on camera.
You on camera brought people in.
And
what are you talking about?
My coffee cup is actually this big.
I got a bigger one.
To give you a comparison, here's a normal size coffee mug. And
It's
yes,
one
I
of
got
those days.
one of those special Latino slant ones, and I even have my name on it. They actually sent it to me for free. I'm sure he's regretting it now, but
You got your giant coffee and you haven't played your coffee clip yet.
well, I did on the other
64-ounce coffee mug.
I did on the other stream. I had to get another cup while I was waiting for this thing to start back up. It's a beast. I hate computers.
It's funny too. My manager bought me a second 64-ounce coffee mug because for some reason he thought my original one was broken, and for some reason I don't know why he thought that, but he's like, here, I bought you a new mug to replace the one you broke. I'm like, I didn't break one. What are you talking about? Like, yours isn't broken? No, it's fine. Thank you. I'll take it. Gave the old one to my daughter. Yeah, it's a great mug though. God, I love it. It's from our local gas station, Quick Trip. It's got a double layer of plastic, so I can put ice. I can put ice in that sucker, and that ice will last 2 days.
Yep.
Like if I fill it from top to bottom, it's ridiculously thermal secure.
That's what I like about the Quick Trip mugs. Oh my god, I think they're
64 ounces though. That was like a $10 mug or something like that.
Yep.
Is that it? Really?
Pickles, if you're going to be doing other stuff, you might as well have your avatar on.
Why?
I don't know.
You just want me off camera?
We're just looking at your earwax. That's all. Captain Truck doesn't like the earwax look. See the potatoes growing in your ears. That's what my mom used to say.
Well, looking off to the side, doing something else makes it look like the stream is that boring, and that's not exactly a good look for the stream.
You have somebody on fucking camera literally doing something else.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Literally doing something else.
But I am talking.
God, I'm waiting for you to say something interesting. I can't talk about. What do you want me to talk about?
He
Siri,
was
Microsoft
resetting his computer. What do you fucking want?
What's the topic? Listen,
Hold on.
I'm
going to be omniscient and talk on stream while my computer.
Omniscient? Do you even know what that word means?
So, Cap, how you doing?
I am doing okay. I was actually late taking my medicine this morning because my computer was being a bitch. Because Skype decided while I was sleeping it needed to update. I only have 2 people on my Skype. I don't give it out to anybody at all, ever.
I haven't used Skype in about 10 years.
About 5 for me, yeah. Ever since I discovered like Google Hangouts and that kind of thing, yeah.
I'm sure I could find you on Skype.
Oh, I used to. I prefer MSN Messenger. Or not MSN. Yeah, Microsoft Messenger. But of course they got rid of it because they happened to buy Skype.
I miss the old Yahoo Messenger. That was all.
Oh, I do too. And AOL Messenger.
And ICQ.
Oh, ICQ was awesome. ICQ is awesome.
TeamSpeak. that was my starting dip into online chatting. TeamSpeak. Ouch, that hurt.
But see, ICQ sold out. Everybody good sells out eventually. So
Well, ICQ's still going, or at least it was about a year or so ago.
Yeah, but it's not what it used to be.
It isn't. It was fun for me because they had like a trivia room, and they would do questions like this dude basically programmed a bot to lay out trivia questions and have a timer built into it,
Cool.
and it would detect correct answers.
I like that.
The programming that went into it probably wouldn't be as intensive as something that goes into something like today would do.
Oh no. Well, kind of like the old games, the 64-bit stuff that actually you could go to the store and buy it and play it and not have to.
You mean the 8-bit games? The 16-bit?
They have
64
64.
is kind of
You're talking like the Flash games, Flash animation.
Well, okay, 8 and 16-bit as well. They still had
legit arcade, like the cartridge games and stuff.
yeah,
right?
in 64, if you recall. Yeah. So there was 64. Thank you.
I forgot about that too. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh, I can't remember what else had 64-bit, but I do know that Nintendo did. Somebody that had said
Sega CD, I think, was 64-bit.
Yeah. I liked, or wait a minute, I thought when Sega CD, I thought that
there was
32.
Sega. There was Sega, and then there was the Sega 32X add-on to the Genesis that beefed it up to a 32.
Right.
And then there was the CD.
Yeah,
it was.
But I don't even think the 64 was true 64. I think it was that fake 64 emulation and shit.
Well, I mean, think about games today. Like, you've heard of Nier Automata, or have at least probably seen the image of the lead character in it. She's a chick with a big sword in a black maid outfit with short white hair and a patch over one eye.
No, maybe I have to see it.
Well, she is the star of this game, and it's like one of the new gen games, PlayStation 4, and that generation. She has 30 million polygons in one ass cheek. That is more polygons than any game that was ever released on the N64 in total.
Mm-hmm.
It was. Who rendered that?
And doing well, Eric. How are you?
Yeah, how can you not? Yeah, here I'll find a safe for work version of that character. Tab and share. There you go.
YouTube. There we go. Ah,
And it plays a lot like what you just saw Tim doing with that.
Right.
It's run around the world, battle a bunch of different shit, and power up. She's an android, but if she takes too much damage in a fight, the skirt part of her outfit blows off, and she's left with like a bikini bottom underneath. Yeah, she has 30 million polygons in one ass cheek.
yeah. Overdone. I miss the old games where you could actually play them and, not have to download anything. And if you did, it was one download.
Yeah, I remember you unlock stuff in a game by being good at the game.
Yeah.
Watch less Star Trek and discover the amazing world that is booty polygons, for God's sake. Hey, it's a...
What's going on, Yitza? How is your afternoon?
It's also good. Yeah, it's a good hack and slash. Probably one of the better ones that have come out in the past few years. I mean, I call it a hack and slash, but there's like character build work that you do on it and things like that too. But I remember everybody going gaga over triangle boobs. So, I mean,
Yep.
We've come a long way. Yeah, Bayonet is another good one.
Wouldn't know. But hey, I'll take your word for it.
Again, have probably seen images of her running around. She wears glasses, has like a really high hairdo, and is in like heels and like tight leather outfit. Her hair is like wildly long.
We've decided yesterday we need to find a way to clone Frog G.
Right.
He needs to be like the clone troopers, and we each need a Frog G of our own.
Sorry about that. Nature called. We'll be willing to undergo experimentation.
And they don't eat real food. They just eat links. So,
I forgot to do this.
Well, we could always change the, so they eat food, but whatever. We each get our own Frog G that way. I guess you could go easier and, have an auto Frog G program, but nah.
It wouldn't work as good as the real deal.
No.
Oh, hey, Frog. Speak and he shall arise. And there you go. There's your image. There's images of Bayonetta for you.
Well, I will not be okay with experimentation. Why not? All we want to do is draw some cells from your what do you call that area?
Stem. Whatever your stem is, we want stem cells.
We want stem cells, which is they did it Next Generation, for fuck's sake.
Somewhere in the stomach is like the stuff that's the purest.
Stomach lining, yeah. So we just want a few cells. That's it. Make a few clones here and there, and
I mean, I guess the worst of it is when we plug you into the computer so we can download your brain activity. I'm sure that won't be a problem. We got to make sure the clones have all your memories and everything,
Well, only the memories of online. We'll
wipe you of your entire,
No, the computer would be wiped, not him. we would copy those memories from YouTube. Only YouTube memories would be kept. Everything else would be wiped. And,
I'm not convinced he's not a computer already. I've never mentioned him. Or I've never heard him mention owning a magnet.
Who?
Frog.
Oh.
But
Well,
yeah,
how about
Bayonetta is
this?
like a high-level witch.
how about
And
this,
like
Frog
her outfit
G?
is her hair.
Somebody could mail you a strong magnet and $20. How about that?
He starts glitching as he goes to the package to open it up. And the combat system for the game is really fun too, because you notice the twin pistols she's wielding in her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her high heels.
Wow.
Double pistols.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So it's a really wild animation of her in combat because she can fire all 4 of those depending on the moves she does.
I'd hate to if she accidentally shot herself. I mean, she could twist an ankle, her ankle go to the side, and shoot herself in her other foot. That'd be a bitch.
Oh my god, the game, whatever studio did that needs to do that right now. Freaking like, I miss the days when game developers had fun with their games and had outtakes during the credits after you beat the game.
Mm-hmm.
I remember both Summoner games did that.
I remember. Oh, what was it? I'm trying to think of a game because I like watching. Names are just not coming to mind.
I just got reminded of a really crappy movie I watched a while ago. It's called, I guess it's called Planet Terror, and it's got this girl that's got a M16 like prosthetically attached to her leg, and she's like just doing flips and
it's one of Quentin Tarantino's Grindhouse movies.
Yeah. Like, I had to look it up because I couldn't remember the name of the damn thing. This shit was funny.
But see, we just need a clone of Frog G. That's it.
Hey,
and hey, Keely Chow, what's going on?
And Shadows of the Kraken. Oh yeah, I've got to start sending messages to Frog later today after I wake up to get ready for Triple M.
So we're gonna do it this week.
I'm gonna push for it this time around, yeah. Because if I take myself out of the consciousness too long, then like I'll fade in the consciousness. You know what I mean? Like when I do get ready to launch the book, there's people who will have gotten on and then fallen off.
Mm-hmm.
And usually it's the latecomers. The one who's known me and stuck around the longest kind of situation, like you guys and the Red Valkyrie team, because I've been hanging out on their streams for like the past year or so.
Yeah.
Sure, they'll know. But at the same time, the ones that have gotten on the most recently, and then I disappear, that'd be bad optics.
Yeah.
No, Jedi Double Dare's a special thing. That's Allie's.
And it's easier on me, even though I do a morning media. That's different. That's a totally different stream. That one, I'll have one, maybe 2 people on. We'll do commentary along the way, and I watch what I want to watch. So if people watch that,
exactly.
If people watch the stream, great. If they
I
don't,
do what I want.
That's up to them.
If Frog wants to go to Allie's channel and find that playlist and link it in the chat, that'd be fine. But go watch it after this one. There's a show on StarWarsKids.com. This is a show that didn't even get airtime on Disney Plus. And does anybody remember Double Dare and Legends of the Lost Temple and those kind of shows?
I remember Double Dare.
Oh
Kids
yeah.
doing stunt stuff and getting prizes at the end. Okay, this one is Star Wars themed, and the kids get lightsabers if they make it all the way through. And it is cringe as shit. It is hosted by the same guy that played Jar Jar Binks, Ahmed Best. And there's a section of the game where they're tempted by the dark side, and he's voiced by Sam Witwer, the guy who's been voicing Darth Maul for the past 10 years, and who played Star Killer in the two Force Unleashed games. And quite a bit of like sci-fi related shows too. He's done bit parts in a whole bunch of shows, up to and including like Riverdale right now. He was in Supernatural. He was in Smallville. He's got a pretty wide array of like nerd stuff that he's been in. And he's a cool guy too. But the show and the kids on it are so cringe. And each one of these streams is like 4 hours of us EFAPing basically a 22-minute show to death. And we've learned to hate children all over again watching this show.
I have my own reason for hating kids right now. It's called working at Subway near a high school and a middle school.
Oh Lord.
And we just had homecoming. So yeah, really don't appreciate kids.
There's
right
only
now.
10. Yeah, there's only 10 or 12 episodes of this show, and I know that we just did the halfway point, and it's on Ali Sanguis's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And it's me, her, Wolverine, and Dean, Comics Mate, who's popped in here rarely, but I have seen his name once or twice. An Australian comic book guy. He's the artist behind the Embrace, the super suit made of ghosts.
Cool.
Okay.
Captain
Yeah,
Trek, you
heard of
love
it.
the show. Yeah, we find a new kid to hate every freaking episode.
That's terrible. Well,
Oh, we are terrible on this. I'm serious. You see the worst in us when we're watching this show.
nice.
Like I'm almost embarrassed.
We go for the hate speech, man.
Oh, there's plenty of it.
I remember my daughter was like, I think 4 or 5 years old at this time. My friend Bill comes over and he just we were just talking and he makes this like random comment that I hate kids. And my daughter hears it and she just goes crying, sobbing because she's an over emotional kid into the other room. I'm like, Bill, go fix it now. I don't know what to do because Bill, big dumb lug of a guy, you know. It's just funny though. My poor kid, like just sobbing. He hates children. Every child. Ah! Like, oh God.
Not your fault, kid. You'll grow out of it eventually.
Okay, Frog G, I've got a challenge for you.
Oh shit.
I don't know if he's up for it. Okay. I would like you to find the most reasonably priced comic that's available, family friendly. And that's it. That's all. Those two things. Got to be coffee table worthy. So, you know,
Infinitalia.
Casper.
So
Adventures of Tailless, maybe?
No big boob type things where, you know, they're hanging out like next
So
to
not
nothing
Plagal?
on. Correct.
I thought you said family friendly.
I said family friendly, not nudity.
Doesn't have to have nudity. Just the guy has the big boobs. I have a little bit for everybody.
Not well, let's see here. Straight
Didn't do
women
it.
might see other women as much as guys don't like seeing other guys, but you know. Or at least guys don't admit it.
No, girls like looking at women too. And don't ever let them tell you otherwise,
Well, yeah.
because they'll be lying.
Hey,
Glenn
And good
Monster
morning,
Lion, maybe.
Jedi Bill.
yeah.
Why are
There's
you
this,
awake this morning?
there's this girl that works at my store, and she's quite open about being open about yes. It's just like, wow, okay.
Life on Korra, maybe, but they're at issue 5 or 4 and about to launch 5. So Cookies and Scream's not available to grab anymore. I'm looking through my list.
See, like I said, I was challenging. I'm okay, fine. Who can come up with one first? Michael T. or Frog G?
Maybe Shift.
I'm betting on Michael right now.
I don't know the prices, and Frog's computer and linking setup is probably faster than mine to check that kind of thing out. And no, not Monster MD JPs. That's not quite kid friendly. Although all 3 of my kids have read it and loved it. There you go, unstitched.
Why am I not? Oh. Then it's definitely one to check out.
And then I'd have to ask Frog this: would he consider Passion for Drawing's current campaign at least 50% kid friendly? Because one of the stretch goals that has been met already is a second book that's specifically for kids.
Ooh. Then I would.
Like the main part of the campaign is also a coloring book, but it's for adults. It's called Coloring the Undead. So there's a lot of like monsters, gore kind of thing going on in it.
Mm-hmm.
So not necessarily kid friendly, but there's another one where it's like kind of chibi versions of monsters.
Chibi.
And it's way more kid friendly.
All right, let's look at this. Unstitched part 1 of 2.
See, and the bad thing is I wouldn't even consider Goblin Girl like the least kid friendly thing. Like I'm backing Blue Bombshell, and that I guarantee has more nudity than what Dan's throwing in. Dan can and has drawn worse before, but not for the comic that he's putting out.
Yeah. Oh, I know he's done worse. I mean, yeah.
Frank loses his mind. That's it. Yeah, that's the kid-friendly coloring book on the campaign.
Cool.
And the cover's literally like a chibi Frankenstein whose head is popped open and the brain fell out, and he's like trying to chase it across the floor. And Jedi Bill does not know why he's awake right now.
Coloring the Undead. I like that. Let's see here now. Let me look at that real quick.
And I see Frog has heard the news as well regarding Shay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really fucking tough to hear about.
wow. Now I'm looking at the Coloring the Undead. I'm looking at the featured one, which is the deluxe set. Wow. Wow. That is a lot of stuff for $60. Let's see here. You get Coloring the Undead. Frank loses his mind. The pencil case. Colored pencil set of 12. Black and white print of covers. Custom art box. Custom art shipping box. All stretch goals. That's for $60. Wow.
Mm-hmm. The bang for your buck campaign out there right now, though, is without a doubt Mavericks.
Really?
And Tim, if you like mechs, check out the link Frog's about to throw in the chat for this. Because a lot of the stuff has already been unlocked, and they ran a congruent Kickstarter campaign, and it's the total funds between the two campaigns that count towards the stretch goal unlocking. So there it is.
Well, you knew he'd do it. I mean, come on.
And it's something like $20 plus shipping, $25 plus shipping. There is a buttload of stuff that comes with it at this point because of everything that's been unlocked.
Okay, features 150. It's a little high. I mean, you get a lot. Don't get me wrong.
You get a lot more with that 152. Yeah, you get the lunchbox, you get like metal prints, and yeah.
That's more than I want.
The suits remind me of something. I can't put my finger on it.
But the $20 one, basics, Maverick Origin Volume 1, the main cover, the bookmark, Mike Mahoon print, and on all unlocked stretch goals. Wow.
And if you keep rolling down, Tim, you'll run into the stretch goal listings, and it'll show you the stuff that they got going on there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
That's pretty cool.
There you go. Extra prints, acrylic stuff, patches, buttons, stickers, all kind, like something like 8 different prints from artists that they've commissioned have unlocked.
Car wash.
Yeah.
Booty. Yeah, that print deserves a booty. Booty.
Let's see here.
The power armor reminds me of something. What the hell does it remind me of?
It's loosely based on like Gundam and things like that. He's got a lot of influences that go into it. The storyline is loosely that this is an alternate history Earth, and there's still a Cold War between not the U.S. but like the Northern conglomeration or something like that against not the Soviet Union but an equivalent sort of thing.
I was thinking something a little more specific.
Robot Jocks?
No.
Oh, Crash and Burn. Mother looks a lot like the main bot in Crash and Burn.
That's not what was going through my head either. All right, so I was looking at this.
I don't know. You still get your GIF up.
I got it. I think I know it. I think I know what I'm thinking of. I used to play Warhammer 40K, like big time. I was big into Tau.
And good afternoon, Mar.
That.
Hey, Mar.
And I know we got at least one person on Facebook listening or having watched before because I got a thumbs up there.
That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything, so it looks cool.
Honestly, that to me is almost a spitting image of that.
See that one? I can't remember that one's name, but
I see the similarity. Yeah, but
no, wrong. It's still cool. It's still cool as shit. Yeah, and it's 25% different, so it's all right. Throw that out there. Yeah, I was big into playing Tau, and these are what they call stealth suits. And I wanted to make like a squad, like a almost an entire force of those things. They're just ridiculous, but you know they're expensive too to buy, so I didn't do it. Anyways,
here really quick. Mother reminds me of this more than anything, though. One of the here you go, Cap. One of the failed RoboCop 2 prototypes.
Hold on. Get set to that.
It's like,
Is
what
it the
they
one
did
where he
RoboCop.
pulls his head off and he goes, ah? That one made me
No,
laugh
that one was
so
skinny.
much.
This one shot itself.
Oh,
after it
that
shot
one.
a whole
Oh,
bunch
yeah,
of
that
other
was.
people. Yeah.
That sequence is so great. I love that. Like the dude just freaking.
That was a better sequel than it had a right to be.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good sequel, but it was better than it had a right to be.
It was funny. It was just funny.
3 fell off the rails, but 2 was all right. Two's a funnier watch than 1 is. One's the classic great action romp.
Mm-hmm.
2 had enough
Gory
dark
action
comedy
movie
in it.
too. Gory. It had gore.
Oh yeah.
Like oh my god. Officer what's his face getting his limbs blown off by shotguns is just freaky as hell.
Yeah, Paul Verhoeven was an interesting director. He deliberately wanted to see what he could get away with from the MPAA because he was a fan of slasher flicks.
Yeah.
And the stuff in RoboCop is more visceral and gory than in most of the Friday the 13th movies.
Yeah.
And they let RoboCop pass, you know. The MPAA sent back something like 5 of the Friday the 13th movies because violence would have given it an X rating. And
Wow.
they were harsh about it. They were really harsh with the horror genre at the time. So if you are a slasher fan, look for the unrated cuts. Or at the very least, find the Blu-ray copies that have the cut scenes restored in their own menu. Because there was constantly like camera cutaways and things like that you see in the regular versions. They don't do that in the unrated versions. You get to see exactly what he's doing.
Ah.
Like one distinctly, the one that I remember where he's got this like it's like a weed eater / hedge trimmer with a steel blade on it.
Mm-hmm.
You see him coming up to a guy with one of those and you see him drive it in and you see like blood splatter backwards. But you never see it contact the dude at all. The dude does not die on camera, except in the restored footage. You find it and you watch that thing drive in and it's crazy. Yeah. Critics hated slashers. It was that's why they had to find their audience in other ways. But when have critics ever been actually in touch with the common movie viewer?
Never.
Not ever. I mean, there was a long time they hated sci-fi too. Like Star Trek movies never got a good rating ever, even though they had a good fan base.
And people like hated critics too for quite a bit. You know, the generation that they were a part of liked them. You know, my parents liked Siskel and Ebert and Leonard Maltin and all those guys.
I never did.
I never did. Leonard Maltin got a whole lot of points of respect back for me, though.
Was it because of Gremlins 2?
Yes, he thrashed Gremlins 2 up one side and down the other. It's really fucking hard. He hated Gremlins.
Well, one reason I liked Siskel and Ebert is they could totally go at each other about a movie. I mean,
when they disagreed, they fucking disagreed.
But they obviously were still friends.
Yeah.
They would go at it. But when it was over, it was over.
Yeah, the Leonard Maltin story continues on into Gremlins 2 because the director was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to send a letter to Leonard and see if he bites. It was to give Leonard a cameo in the movie where he gets killed by the Gremlins. And Leonard was like, you know what? Screw it. I'll do it. I was unnecessarily harsh on you guys the first time around. And, you know, Gremlins is a classic at this point and counts as a Christmas movie.
Yes, it does. And anyone who says it isn't, and that Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie,
they can enjoy being wrong.
Yeah.
They can enjoy going to the Walmart Christmas section and finding Die Hard sitting in there, you know, and Die Hard 2. You know, it's like It's like Die Hard 2 had to drive it home. This is a Christmas movie because it happens during Christmas. Get over it.
Well, the whole impetus of him being at Nakatomi Plaza is because he's there for Christmas with his family.
Yep.
And trying to reconnect with his wife.
I honestly would have stayed in New York. I'm sorry, but she was a bitch. Jesus Christ.
Well, you see what happens when he stays in New York. You get Die Hard 3.
Yeah.
Which is, in my opinion, the best one.
Really? Why is that? Because most people that I know can't stand Die Hard 3.
Really?
Oh, my
Really?
God. Samuel L. Jackson was amazing in that movie.
Believe it or not, there's
No.
people that don't like it.
Huh. I love the him and Sam Jackson playing off each other, trying to solve these riddles. Yeah, because that was a new element, too, like figuring the puzzles out.
I think part of it was they didn't like the change. It wasn't the original two.
He starts out as a New York cop going to L.A. to reconnect with wife. Then all of a sudden in Die Hard 2, he's now an L.A. cop in Washington, D.C. And now he's back to New York in 3. It's like he's jumping around way too much as a police officer.
And that's only because the actress didn't want to come back again.
Yeah. Now, even still, though, I mean, he's jumping way too much around as a police officer, for reality's sake.
Right.
Well, I mean, look at it the way that, like,
Couldn't
he's a
transfer
hero, too. People recognize that, like, oh, he was there at Nakatomi, he was there at Dulles.
I think they should give an on-screen reason why the hell he's there, but that's just my opinion. And good morning, Resolute Germ. I'm assuming that you're going to be having your usual Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh, God, it's Saturday.
It is Saturday.
Yes,
I need to get to bed.
Yes, you do.
Bed? What's that?
The thing I do to avoid that thing called daylight that people talk about.
Well, don't look outside. Go to bed.
Right? It's just coming over the horizon for me here right now. But yeah, Tim, write down the name Death Metal Hero.
Hero. I was just looking at it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have Twitter, look him up and tag him in a question. Like, say, hey, I got some comic questions. Maybe you can help me out. Because I'm sure he'd be willing to. But thanks for having me on, Cap.
Absolutely, and thank you for helping out, helping keep the stream live when when I was having computer problems.
Not a problem. I understand computer problems. Oh, and good to see you, Frog. And I will get together with you after I wake up. Well, after we both wake up, I imagine, because Frog sleeps during the day too. And we can figure out the Triple M this week.
And who did you say for Tim to look up?
Death Metal Hero. The link for his YouTube channel is in the chat right now from Frog, and the Twitter is there too.
That saves me some time.
His name is Luke. Great guy. He's an absolutely solid guy. When me and Wolverine are being the little shits of the stream, he's the voice of reason.
Okay.
I'll push him to 290 for subscribers.
Give me a second. First of all, I gotta look him up on Twitter. Because it's being a bit of a bitch right now. But that's Twitter. God. It's getting colder outside. I remember a couple of days ago it was like 20°C and it's like 7°C now.
Yeah, it dipped quick over the past 2 weeks here. It was crazy. We had to bring the car blanket out. The one that you plug in to keep the engine warmish. Yeah, we had to pull that out this week. We were completely by surprise. We usually don't have to do that till mid-November. Oh, Did Tim have to go too?
Either that or he was knocked out because I heard a ding backstage.
I clicked the wrong tab, damn it, when I was closing shit. Fucking my StreamYard tab got switched around with my YouTube tab, and I'm like,
Yep.
I do that a lot.
All right. Well, I will bid you gentlemen a good day, and LDG.
Take it easy.
Take care, man. See you guys tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night. Yeah, morning. I started at midnight my time, so I don't know technically what to call that, but it's the Monday Morning Marathon on this YouTube channel if you don't already check it out, folks.
You
And you get to feeling better, LDG.
I'm dying here.
Let me make sure I'm subscribed to him also. So you have a great day, Michael. Get some sleep.
All right. Take care, everybody out there.
Later, sir.
Daddy's got to go get some smokes.
And battery's dying. There we go. Yeah, no words on the job front. I just checked everything. Oh. Too much fun.
And what's so much fun? Why am I the only one on camera now? God damn it. I'm going to end this shit.
Hey, no. I'll
Oh,
get
hell
on
yeah.
camera. Give me a second. You said you
No,
didn't want
I'm
to see the side
done.
of my head.
Oh, thank God. I'm tired of being on camera.
Oh, thank God. Like, as if it was like some kind of like ritual summoning or something.
It's torture, okay? It's absolute and complete torture.
Oh, boy.
You're cruel to expect me to be on camera. My ugly ass is bad enough as it is. I don't need to force people to look at my ugliness. So, hey.
Man, I gotta farm that bullshit. So I'm going to be doing that tonight. God damn it.
What?
I gotta, to level this stupid bow, I gotta farm these dumb masks at this shrine, and I don't have resin to do it right now. Wait, I could have resin.
So you were talking about real life stuff.
No,
I'm
stupid
game.
Bitching about stupid game stuff. Yeah, I'll admit it's stupid game stuff.
I mean, it's fun for you, of course. But,
Yeah. See, that was my stupid game whine. Man, what the fuck?
I mean, it's much more enjoyable than having to go to work and dealing with those stupid people.
Oh, God, don't remind me. Ugh. All the damn high school and middle school kids coming in. Jesus. I hate like school events, homecoming, shit like that. Just horrible. Absolutely horrible. Then it's like we got to be their babysitters, you know. You got 20, 30 kids in the store, and none of them are paying attention to what's going on. So you're sitting there like, what can I get for you? What can I get for you? Finally, I'm like, hey! You know, I literally have to yell to get their attention. It's like, and they turn around like, ooh, ooh. It's like, and my manager he's like, the one time she's like, I'll let him yell. I'll just let him yell at him. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, God damn it. Fucking kids.
Well, see, that's when I would love to be in the shop. Of course, I'd be fired for it, but, you know, kids would be filing in. It's like, okay, I'm going to announce this. Put your devices in your pocket. Come up to stand in line. You're going to place an order. When you are up, you be ready.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Know what cheese you want. Know what toppings you want. Everything. Be ready. Thank you. File in.
Yeah. Please face this way. Like I had to tell like 3 girls, they were like aiming the other way. I'm like, hello. And they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah. The food is this way, not facing the window. Okay. Like, what are you doing? And then one kid, he's like, he asks me what I think he should order, and I looked at it. I looked at him like, I think you should figure out what you want and make it keep the line moving. Okay, sorry, man. Like, don't apologize to me. Apologize to the kid behind you. You're making him wait.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm like, I get paid by the hour. I don't give a shit. But that poor kid behind you wants food.
Tim, I've got a better suggestion for you next time. Pick the highest thing on the menu.
I don't do that. I don't freaking
be a dick.
That.
Be a dick. Pick the
Besides,
highest
it's
price.
Subway. Everything's expensive, dude. It doesn't matter what the highest cost thing is. Everything's expensive. You know how much a sub costs now? A kidney, a heart transplant, and your left fucking leg. I mean, it's $12 for a freaking sandwich. Really? 12? When did that start happening?
Wait a minute. $12 for what used to be $5. Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why people are still coming to the store. I don't understand it. But people still come. They still buy the food. You know, it's like I if I didn't work at Subway, I wouldn't be eating Subway. You know, I couldn't afford it.
No.
I literally could not afford that. But then again, what am I saying? I go to Kobe, Japan. I probably pay $12 for my meal there, even though I could only. That's because I buy extra stuff. But you know, but then again, I could pay $5 at Kobe, Japan, get a big old styro plate of rice, chicken, vegetables, and it's good. You know, and I get a soda with that too. That's a daily special. It's good shit. But my God, it's like $12 for like anywhere between like our cheapest sandwich is the cold cut, so that's like $6.50, $7. But then we go up to the chicken bacon ranch, which is like $10.99 or something like that. It's and if you want the rotisserie version, that's $12.99 for the foot long, and that's before you get drink, chips, or anything else. It's like,
okay, that's what you want. The rotisserie chicken. You tell them,
right?
This is what you want, and that's what you. That's yeah.
Rotisserie used to be the same price as the regular chicken bacon ranch too. That's what really pisses me off about that.
I know. And
I don't like talking bad about my company. I like where I work. It pays me my bills. I appreciate my franchise. They're really good. But corporate really needs to think about what they're doing to the public. I mean, I understand also that corporate is trying to keep themselves in the black because cost is going up too. True. I mean, cost is going up, and that's not their fault. That's society's fault. You know, it's like kind of like gas prices going up. You know who we thank for that? Thank you, Biden. Have a nice day. Or one of our radio guys said that on the radio. It's funny. It's like gas prices are up to $3.17 a gallon now. And the other radio announcer is like, "Thank you, Biden." It's just like with the most disdainful look or sound, and you know by the way he said that he probably voted for Biden, so he's not happy.
And Frog G, let me put it. Okay, here's another challenge for you. What is the most underappreciated link that you could put out there that's still active? Something that you tried putting out and
appreciated link,
and trying to link a campaign. What campaign is most under watched, underseen? And then Frog says, "I think I can get a whole rotisserie chicken for about that price." Yeah, you can. Uh-huh.
So when does Resolute Germ start his stuff again? I always forget.
I don't remember right
Seems
now.
like the time always changes.
Like 11, I think.
Is he starting later now or something? Or just because my
No,
time
I
zone's
thought-
different?
11 Eastern, yeah, 8 whatever Pacific. Ah. Single graphic novel variant, $25. Cool. You can get the Wizard Pack signed. Oh, it's not bad. I like the fact that you get some of these signed. I guess the campaign is called signed. I'm sorry. Whatever. Looks like a good campaign. I'm gonna follow it. Again. There we go. I'll look at it later. And Resolute Germ says no stream today. What's going on, Germ?
Uh-oh.
No stream today. Oh, no cartoons. What? No fucking cartoons. Riot. What? Riot.
Huh. I'm missing one 5-star weapon. Cool.
So what's going on, Germ? If you can, join the panel.
We'd like to hear from you, Germ. Come on in.
Working on video and recovering from birthday yesterday. Okay.
Happy birthday, Jerm.
Wait a minute. Your birthday was yesterday?
Mine was Wednesday.
Tim!
You jackasses. You
You
gonna tell anybody?
fucking asshole.
I don't talk about my birthday much.
Goddamn piece of shit asshole. How
What?
dare you not tell us?
What? Well, LDG's got no excuse. He's got me on Facebook, and he would have gotten the notification.
I don't check Facebook daily, and Captain
That's not my
Tracker's-
fault. That's not my fault.
I like how you think you have the right to think you can just not tell us this stuff.
Yeah, because it's my right to not say anything.
My birthday.
Just as much as it's my right to say something.
Okay. Here.
I like
Freedom
how
of speech
you
goes
check
both
that.
ways,
You're
buddy.
right.
Goes
I'm
both
going
ways.
I'm going to state absolutely my birthday is December 26th, the day after Christmas. Yes, I will be streaming on my birthday. So
I'm sorry, dude. Wait, did you get double presents at least? Did you get
hell
like?
no. Are you
Yeah,
well, I mean, I did some, but not always.
Yeah, that sucks. Did you get a birthday cake? The day after Christmas. All right, at least you got that. That's all right. I gotta say, if they just like lump the two holidays together, that'd be piss poor and shit. I always hated that kind of shit. I've talked to people that have actually been born on Christmas Day, and they're like, "Yeah, well, we just gotta do the whole thing at the same time." I'm like, "Oh man, it kind of sucks."
Yeah,
that'd make me like not care about my birthday even more. And I just don't care because I'm 46 and there's not much really that I care about anymore. My daughter took me out to dinner yesterday for to kind of a birthday treat, and she's like, "Where do you want to go?" I'm like, "I don't know." I usually on Friday I just get my Kobe Japan, go home and plop down on the computer. It's like, "You're boring." I know. I'm sorry. Like, what do you want?
I would love to go to Kobe, Japan, have some Kobe beef. Oh, I mean, it would be, I'd have to have a, I don't know, to have to take a leg or something, but hey, why not?
Oh, my friend Sai, he's got a very dark and asinine sense of humor, and the day after Kobe Bryant died, he put a picture of 2 slices of Kobe beef on a plate, and on the top of it says "too soon." I was like, Wow. Actually, I didn't even get it at first because I didn't know it was Kobe beef. So I'm just like looking at him like, too soon. What does it mean? I didn't understand. Then my friend Tim had to tell me. I'm like, dude, that's fucking sick. That's asshole right there.
Yeah.
Grade A sirloin asshole. And he's like, well, I thought it was particularly funny because it was the big piece and then it has a smaller piece. And, you know, like, dude, that's still sick. That is still terrible. What? I didn't make it? Yeah, you did. No, I didn't. I just found it. I'm like, dude, no. Just leave it alone.
Okay, so you're telling me, Resolute
Leave it
Germ,
alone.
that your birthday was yesterday. You didn't come on and say anything. I'm not happy with you, Germ. I'm not happy with you. Mm-mm.
Okay, Germ, I understand. I feel you.
I'm not happy with you either, Timothy.
It's not my job to make you happy.
And yes, happy belated birthday to both Resolute Germ and Tim Christ.
Thank you. Where's my cake?
Next
Well,
next time if you say something, we can do something. But no.
Well, you know, honestly, I did 2 days ago or Wednesday. I did hop on and I had a birthday cake on my avatar on LDG's backstage.
I haven't been in LDG's backstage in over.
I know,
3
but
days.
LDG was, and so was everybody else. Everybody else said, you know, what is this?
And
what am I talking
Resolute
about?
Germ is not a fan of his birthday. Well, dude,
I feel you, dude.
let us.
I feel you.
We want to celebrate. You know, in this time of all the shit going on, we need things to celebrate. So, yeah, we want to celebrate your birthday. Anyone listening, if you're listening afterward, leave your birthday in the stream. Not in the stream, in the comment section. Come on. We want to celebrate you. That just sounded wrong, but
yeah. So celebrate you with a stream.
Yeah, I have the right to be able to celebrate every version of myself. So,
oh dear God, we're not going there today.
I have the right to celebrate my own existence.
Okay, you are your own existence. Everybody else is not you. Thank God.
Yeah, yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I don't care what you believe. Your belief
That's fine,
system.
but yes, they are.
Your belief system is your own. I don't choose to.
I don't care.
Believe what you believe.
It doesn't matter. To me, they are.
Let me put it to you this way.
So respect that and move along home.
No. See, if I am you and you are me, that means we are nothing. Therefore, no, I am an individual.
That makes no sense. But if that's what you want to believe, that's fine. But to me,
see, O equals 0. See, it is null and it is void.
Your way of doing it would be like having participation trophies. And I don't like participation trophies.
I don't know where you get this from. I don't know where you get this make-believe words from, where you just think you know my belief and you don't know jack shit about my belief.
You are bad at explaining things.
Just because I said we're all the same being doesn't mean you get participation awards.
The bad at explaining things is true.
Not only that, there's nothing wrong with participation awards as long as you don't give first place to everybody.
I don't like the idea. Okay, you give first, second, third place. You want to give out to sixth place? I don't care.
I think what the award should be. I like the first, second, and third place, but there should also be a last place award. You know why? Because sometimes it takes a lot of pain, effort, and suffering to come in last, and they deserve that effort.
Now, the only exception I have to that rule and I do call it a rule, is Special Olympics and things like that. Because they work their asses off a lot to participate.
You know who I
So
gave a
that I
last
will make
place
you
award to? I gave a
Who?
last place award to Nick Ricada. It sits on his back shelf in his streams. It's called the Bronze Noblar Trophy. I made it out of a pile of little goblin-looking things from Warhammer. It was supposed to be a last place trophy for like tournaments and in a game, and never got used and never had a chance to use it. So I was like, you know what? I'm sending it to Nick since he's a Warhammer fan. So he spent like a good 20 minutes on a stream with Ty Beard trying to figure out what this trophy thing was made out of. And you can see Ty Beard looking at his screen like squinting, trying to analyze this little plank of wood with a pile of like goblin crap coated in bronze paint. So he's got it on his back shelf. It's funny. I love the guy. He can actually take a good joke.
Oh,
last place.
Let's see here now. 529.76. You're not old, for God's sake. Shit, you're almost. What is it?
I'm 46. I feel old.
Feel old too.
I'm trying to remember what happened in my 20s. Like, what the hell? They all disappeared.
They went being stupid. Same place everybody else in their 20s is going.
Yeah, except people in their 20s now tend to be dumber than ever.
Because
there are exceptions, but yeah,
they don't want to give up their own existence. They want to think they're the center of the universe. They think they're unique.
Well, I am a pretty big guy.
Well, there is a difference between being an individual and being the center of the fucking universe. And each of these idiots think they're the center of the fucking universe.
Wait! I thought we covered this on an Anti-Trekker stream. If the universe is infinite, aren't you technically at the center of it because it goes out in all directions?
It's something I covered way before Anti-Trekker covered it.
Yeah.
Oh, duck that old fart.
Every point is the center.
And you're lucky, Tim. I'm 37.
I started feeling old at 37 too, though. It's because I'm fat and lazy.
37.
I wish I was 37.
Y'all are no. I was over 40 before I started feeling old. For God's sake, no. 37. I was still fucking young. I agree, V-Star. I agree. Completely. In fact, that deserves to go on screen. That's not old, for fuck's sake, Resolute Germ. Agreed. That's far from old. That's far from old. At least 10 years. So, if you're 48, you're 47, 48, I get saying you feel old. That's fine. I'll not argue that. Somebody's got or motorbike or whatever the fuck that is.
LD.
I know.
LD's neighbors.
Which is why I went to mute, and he can go yell at them or, throw things. Doesn't matter. And good morning, Sherry. Michael T, get your butt to bed.
Well, he thought about it, then changed his mind. No.
All right. You're the last person to talk about going extra long.
That's just dirty.
What are you talking about? There was
What?
one
You
stream.
obviously do the same shit.
There was one stream that I went on longer because Bird came on.
I don't need
And
justification.
his stream was moved onto mine.
It's just a comment.
And then there was another. Yeah, that was the same day. I even offered to let. What is it called? History with R&R stream over here so that they could just clip it later and use it on the channel.
Yeah, I'm sure that went over well.
It was a legitimate offer, so
yeah,
it went over like a lead balloon. But I offered. I was legitimately offering. And Dark Seed, next to nothing. What is that? Sherry says, do your knees creak when you walk up and down steps? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Ankles, knees, a lot of things creak.
It's even worse when the weather changes, particularly when it's changing and there's going to be rain. Oh, yeah, that's fun. I have one knee that I messed up in a bicycle accident, and I say bicycle so that if I say bike, people will think it was a motorcycle. But I messed it up good. Didn't need to go to the or should have gone to the hospital, but didn't. But yeah, it's my bad knee, and it's my right leg. So yay. So anyhow, God, this is strange not having a Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, what do I do now? Resolute Germ, drink some coffee. Sober up. Time to get a stream together. I want cartoons. I don't want to have to go to another channel to watch them. I mean, I can go to watch G.I. Joe episodes or they've got other shows out there that are on YouTube as well. But damn it, I want to watch your stream. And creak, pop, and scream with every staircase. Oh, I'll put it this way: there was one staircase at the hospital before when the elevator was not working right. Yeah, I got to the top of the steps. My knee was going, I'm done. I'm good because we're not, we're at the top finally. Captain Crick, you said you're maybe thinking that's the song, yeah. Okay. I don't say it. Oh, for fuck's sake. The hell are
Alright,
you listening to, Pickles?
4 people got shot at some sport event.
You know, I'm sorry. I am all for the right to bear arms, but I do think there need to be some limitations on it. I do think there need to be some mental checks.
Technically, there already are, but somehow people still fail or pass them and still do this shit. I don't know. It's crazy.
And some places don't give a shit about it. So, you ought to be able to pass an evaluation before you can get a gun. I'm sorry. I don't see a problem with putting some limitations on it.
It's not a limitation. Anyone can pass those things.
Not anyone. There are going to be a few people that fail.
Yeah, not enough. And you can't even guarantee the people that do fail are the people who are supposed to be failing.
And I'm sorry, you don't need military-grade weapons in civilian hands.
That's hard to get. Very hard to get.
But
That's what a lot of people don't understand.
But I'm talking about the multi-shot 500-round thing that you can rig up or some stupid shit like that. It's like, really?
Yeah, that doesn't actually happen either.
Well, okay, I was exaggerating for that, but
most shootings, I'm betting the shooting that LDG just reported on, the guy probably had either a pistol or a regular rifle, and then the news is going to play it up and say, oh, they're going to play it up with mass shooting, and then they're going to play it up with assault rifle, and then the first gun that's going to be on the block is the AR-15, which is bullshit because the AR-15 is not that big of a gun. And
how many rounds does an AR-15 shoot?
It depends on what kind of rounds it fires, because it can be changed to accommodate a lot of different rounds. It starts out as a 22 caliber sporting rifle, and the 22 caliber bullet is maybe an inch long.
Mm-hmm.
It's tiny. I mean, you could still kill somebody with it, but it's really tiny. And because it's tiny, it can I wouldn't be surprised if you could put a 30 round mag on that thing. I'm not entirely sure, though. I don't have the stats of the gun up, so I don't know off the top of my head. Most guns fire a 15 round mag for most calibers. I mean, for a rifle like that. If you're looking at pistols, you're looking at probably about 10 or 11 rounds, I think. No expert, though. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people in chat telling me I'm wrong. I am curious of where was that shooting at, LDG? Where did it happen?
Yeah.
At?
What? I don't know. It's on Twitter.
What is being reported?
See it if you go to Twitter real quick.
Well, why don't you read it?
Give me a second.
Have some.
Yeah, my Twitter feed and your
Switched it
Twitter
off
feed
when
are
that shit
different.
went super loud. All right, let's see. I think it said text.
Yeah, I don't have it on mine.
It's where is it? Damn it. It jumped on me. Here we go. Alabama. Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama. Yes.
Yeah, my Twitter doesn't show any of that, so yeah, I got completely nothing.
Please. Got something that happened in Mobile, Alabama.
Let's look at the
LDG is reporting. Tell us what happened, LDG. That's a cue, Pickles. Oh, he's muted. Whatever.
So, according to CNN,
Sorry, I
4
was
people shot
listening, what?
outside a high school football game in Mobile, Alabama.
4 people shot Lad Pebble Stadium. The funny part is, and this is what I have a huge issue with the way social media does shit. Who the hell likes that?
Mm-hmm.
It's got 1.8 likes. Okay. Why would you like that? I mean, doesn't that give a missed message right there?
The high school football game too.
I don't understand people anymore. They'll shoot over any stupid ass thing. I mean, here's the problem that I see. You have people that are Republicans or claim to be Republicans because being the Republican Party is an organization. It's not a whatever.
This isn't the first shooting at that stadium either. There was one in 2019. They called it a mass shooting where 9 people were shot at the end of the Williamson-LaFleur football game. The 17-year-old boy later turned himself in and was charged with the attempted murder. That was in 2019. So there's something going on in that area. Yeah, no idea who it was or what they were using.
I kind of like the idea of the, we saw that episode DS9 where, the Jem'Hadar was on the holodeck because he came there as a baby and Odo was trying to train him to use his aggression in the holodeck versus in the real world.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be opposed to having. I'm not opposed to having firing ranges. Let them have firing ranges. Go for it.
Mm.
Limit the gun use to those, except And I'm not like in Europe saying you have to keep the guns there. That's stupid. For your guns. And I do think that you have to go in for have your driver's license renewed. Why not your gun license? Let's say you have to have a proficiency test.
I think in Wisconsin, I think a hunting license is ingrained in the gun laws up here, if I'm not mistaken. My dad used to have to, well, when I was a kid, my dad had to do repeat tests and stuff because he owned a lot of guns. He had a lot of rifles.
Yeah.
He was big into hunting. And man, I tell you, if there was anything my dad was responsible for, it was firearms. I held a BB gun wrong, and he whooped my ass. He's like, don't you ever level that thing at anybody, even if you're not holding the trigger. Because I was holding it by the top of the gun, just kind of holding it and walking with it. And man, did I get a beating when I got home. He's like, don't you ever level that thing at anybody. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got the leather belt. I learned real quick not to do and not to do, And I was 8 years old, He was really strict about guns. But he loved them. He loved hunting. He made his own ammunition at his friend's house, which was his neighbor or our neighbor at the time. And they'd go deer hunting. They'd hang them up in his garage and clean them. But yeah, he never fucked around with weapons, that's for sure.
And
that gun cabinet was always locked when he was living up at his house in Holman here.
And Resolute Term, I have absolutely no doubt they're scrubbing details.
Well, they're not releasing hardly any details right now until they probably catch the guy. But and one of these things that bothers me is, and I learned this one on a Tim Pool episode once actually. You type in, I think do a Google search of mass shootings, and if I remember correctly, no, there was something else you had to type in there with it, because there's a certain way you type in mass shootings, and it will show you a list of the same exact phrase with the same exact headline typed the same exact way for multiple states. So like I can't remember the actual way you type it in, but what you could see is all the listings, all the headlines where it would say like mass shooting in Wisconsin, mass shooting in Iowa, mass shooting in New York, mass shooting in here. And then when you look at the text of the headline, they had the same paragraph in that headline. If you click and look up each headline and each different quote unquote local news channel or news report, it had the same exact paragraph. Same exact paragraph. And that's where that's how I know that they really fluff this shit up, because they want people to, to be all against them guns.
I am not opposed. I am not opposed to guns. I just don't think that everybody should have them.
Well, that's true, but yeah, we can't get rid of them altogether, because if we did, look what happens. Look what's happening in Australia right now.
Oh, hell
right now,
no.
the police have the guns, and they literally are just shooting people now. It's like it's crazy. I mean, although I did get some context on that one shooting where the cops like went through the park and like shot everybody. According to Krish, I guess there were like some less than desirable people in that park. Like I don't know if they were like drug dealers or whatever. But when the police showed up, they ran the cops out, and then the cops came back in force. But by the time the cops came back in force, most of them had already gone, and then there were just innocent bystanders left over, and they just went in shooting. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Well, they're wanting to do here what they did in Australia. I'm against that.
Yeah, but back to the AR-15. The AR-15, I've seen a bunch of different calibers shoved in that gun. I've seen the 22. That's what it starts at. There's a lot of 5.56. So, like, I kind of chuckle when somebody says you can't take the AR-15 into combat. Well, you can if it's got 5.56 rounds chambered in it. If it's set up for that, then yes, you can, because that's military. That's what the military uses primarily in most of their guns, 5.56 rounds. But they're still not the biggest round you could ever throw in a rifle. I mean, 30-06 rounds are huge and heavy. I remember hanging out at my one of my friends was her boyfriend's land. He had a big he had like 30 acres of land, and he had a nice little spot set up in the back of his land just to shoot guns, shoot them against a hill, and we would shoot cans and stuff. And he pulls out this pump action 30-06 rifle Now, I used to have my dad's 30-06 bolt action rifle, and I could manage it reasonably well, but it was still a little heavy. This pump action one, though, I couldn't hold it upright. It was that heavy. I was like, it was so heavy for me, and I'm not big in the arm strength, department.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, I had to rest it on a log and then try and sight in with it. I didn't hit shit with that gun. I missed the cans every time, but man, that was something else. Pump action 30-06. Never seen one before. I'm sure they're probably more common than I realized, but my God, that thing was heavy. My favorite gun, though, that he had that I got to shoot, and this was the coolest thing I think I probably ever shot, was a ball and powder musket. He had a ball and powder musket. That was awesome. He loads it, wads it up, and loads it for me. And he's like, "Ready?" He's like, "Okay, now get ready." That thing's got kind of a kick. So I'm ready. I'm aiming. I'm shooting. And as soon as I pulled that trigger, I was deaf. That is the loudest crack I have ever heard in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Loudest crack. I was like, "Oh my God!" I like kind of popping my ears out, like cleaning my ears out, like what the hell?
And Frog G, if you're still in the chat, thank you again for the final link. Absolute Book 2. I like that.
There's only one gun I ever wanted to own, but I still never ever wanted to buy ammunition for it. I just wanted to have it as part of like a collector's piece.
Mm-hmm.
That's that old Desert Eagle, the big one. The big, 50 caliber Desert Eagle just sitting on my counter, just in a nice little case. Maybe a chrome one would be just nice and pretty, but it's so impractical because it's just like an expensive gun. And it would be a shame not to shoot it at least a couple times.
Yeah,
but I've seen people shoot the 50 caliber Desert Eagle, and a lot of them, the gun's flown out of their hands, or they beam themselves in the head with it from the recoil. Yeah, it's a badass gun, and it's just freaking massive. Oh, but yeah. Anyways, enough of the gun topics.
Absolutely. And good morning, 18. Good morning, Philip Gaming. How are you today?
All right.
So what are you playing now?
Me? I am not playing anything.
Wow.
I'm actually looking up Great Clips website because I have to get a haircut scheduled.
Ah.
What's your postal code?
Oh.
Wow. 27-minute check-in. Ooh.
Yo, Philip. And good morning, Low Specs Linux Laptop. Been a while since I've seen you on. How have you been? And what's good morning, the 18? What's going on? This has been an unusual Saturday morning since we have not had gone over to Saturday morning cartoons. Again, I would like to discuss the featured channel, author Stephen Walton, where you will find the link in the chat. or in the description. Excuse me.
All right, sir. I'm going to bail because I'm going to get ready for my haircut.
Absolutely, completely
getting
understand.
Well, I'm getting my my forehead enlarged. That's how another way of saying it.
Ah,
You got to work today?
No, I don't. Thank goodness.
and on there you'll find Rogue Entertainment stuff. You'll find some of his rants.
I'll check you later, guys.
Later.
And talk to you later. And okay, low specs Linux laptop says better. I fell off my roof a couple weeks ago. Damn.
Excuse me. What? Fell off his roof?
Fell off his roof. What the hell happened? And good morning, Cam. What's going on?
Trying to fix his satellite, I bet.
And we've got Philip Gaming in the house.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this fine Saturday morning?
I'm doing okay. How are you? I rarely see you in the mornings because I'm not a morning person.
No. And that's why I was surprised to see you on, but always good to see you. It's like, what, 7?
It's 8:14 over here.
8:14, okay.
So it's not too early, but for me, it is. Yeah, I got work later, but I'm good.
Oh, thank God for coffee.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna make some. I got like K-cups. I don't know if you use those. I'm not a real coffee drinker, but maybe I'll have that.
Oh, I'm having mine because I was installing more solar panels. Installed, still need hooked up. Damn.
For your own place or your job?
Apparently for his place. Oh. Spec says he was installing solar panels. Those things can be heavy. They're bulky as hell.
I bet.
And he said it was for his place.
Who's he?
Low specs Linux laptop. He is living off the grid.
Nice. It might be convenient very soon. Yeah, if everything goes to hell, which it's looking closer to being that.
Right now. And well, see you later, Resolute Germ. Hope you enjoy your breakfast. And the link is in the channel of the top, I believe. Yep, it's still there.
Yeah, I had a simple breakfast, just had some Cheerios, honey nut Cheerios.
Cool. Nothing wrong with a simple breakfast. Actually, one of my favorites is oatmeal. I'll take a spoon of peanut butter and mix it in there.
Peanut butter. Never thought about that.
Number one, it adds protein. Number two, it helps thicken it up. That way you don't, unless you like adding almost no water or milk.
Yeah, it always adds a little bit of milk, and if needed some flavor, maybe either cinnamon or sugar or sugar alternative.
Yeah. I like that's the other thing with peanut butter. It adds a little bit of flavor to it without being overpowering. Unless you add like a couple tablespoons worth, and then it's just basically peanut butter flavored oatmeal. Cam Kenny needs to get some coffee. I've got my coffee, thank God. So,
Is that LDG snoring?
yes.
Yeah, nice.
I'll be nice. I'll just put him backstage.
Have you kept up with any Star Trek stuff, like Star Trek Discovery trailer or Lower Decks?
No, I watched Lower Decks. Ooh. It was funny. I was watching it and going, "Oh, okay, yeah, not horrible, not horrible." And then it's like, later I start thinking about stuff, and it's like, oh God, no. I mean, if they took the Star Trek name off it, I wouldn't mind it at all. It'd be just silly entertainment, but for me, with
I still
Star
think
Trek on it, no.
It's a vast improvement over season 1, I think.
Oh, I'll agree. It is an improvement.
Like, I didn't cringe really compared to season 1. Like I despise the main character in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
And here in season 2, I just found her annoying, but I didn't despise her.
So anyhow, what's everyone else doing this morning on morning for me, because obviously we have people listening all over, so it'd be morning, afternoon, evening, and even night listening. So hopefully everyone's doing well.
Oh, is anybody there in the chat?
Yep. I know Cam is low spec Linux laptop. Resolute Germ had to leave. Besides that, A-Team was. I don't know if they're still there. LDG is asleep. But last I knew, he was there. But
yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I got a catering gig later. I work in a wedding, serving food and drinks. And then tomorrow, doing a photo shoot.
Cool. I hope that goes well.
Yeah, it's supposed to be easy, like a 1 hour thing. Yeah. Not too bad.
All right. So hopefully, I don't know what's going on today because Bird isn't streaming later. I don't know who will stream later. That's the weird thing. Both channels that I go on to, and Sherry says it's 11:20 a.m. now. Having breakfast. You must be East Coast. Cool. Hopefully you are enjoying your breakfast.
Yep. or brunch. Would be a good time for brunch, or maybe even lunch.
Yeah, good brunch
I
time.
know.
Yes.
No,
Go ahead.
certain restaurants they start serving like McDonald's. Like breakfast ends at 10:30.
Mm-hmm. Which I've never understood. Why 10:30? I mean, do they need the half hour to clean up or what? Because they immediately switch over. Why not 11? I mean, 11 o'clock is not quite lunchtime for most people. So why 10:30 and not 11 or whatever?
I know. I used to work at McDonald's back in the day, many eons ago. Yeah, there was a little bit there. They have to switch over the kitchen. They have to like change equipment and change things over. There's a little bit of that. So they, I forgot how long it takes, but it takes, I think, like at least 5 or 10 minutes to switch the equipment and utensils and things around in order to get ready for breakfast.
Now, out of curiosity, do they use the same oil for fries as they do for the hash browns?
I didn't really work breakfast often. I worked it a few times. I believe so.
So at least you wouldn't have a big change there.
No. But yeah, there's a lot of things that change the wrappers and change some of the things. But yeah, like it's not too big of a deal. I'd say 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh.
But then I heard certain McDonald's, I don't know if it's still going on, where they have all day breakfast now.
Right.
So I wonder how that operates.
Well, the all day breakfast thing is still limited. You can get like sausage, biscuits. I wish they would give, instead of a chicken sandwich, it'd be much better to have a chicken biscuit. Quite honestly,
I'm not really a breakfast person. Like I don't. That's why I hate if I'm on the road in the morning, I hate it because I just want a burger or a regular chicken sandwich or regular item. I don't want breakfast food.
Right.
Like, for me, a lot of breakfast food is heavy, like syrup and sausage, and like I'm not into lots of it. Yeah, but hey, people like it. Like I wouldn't mind an egg McMuffin; those are good. Looks like V-Star was showering, listening to you. Okay. Well, I won't take that the wrong way.
Nope. I'm assuming that she had her volume turned up because otherwise it could be a little creepy. Let's see here. Working on a few ideas. I'm going to be talking to a couple different people. Maybe joining the different streams sometimes. That all depends on what happens.
I don't see too many people streaming right now. At least people I'm following.
Well, let me check real quick. Celestial Light is live.
Yeah, I see that. Actraiser too.
Outcast Owls is live, premiering something. Salacious Rum is live, playing some game. Everything else just uploads. Yeah, that's about all I see. I'm going back. 50 minutes ago. 56 minutes ago, Star Trek Nitpickers uploaded the USS New York Season 2, Episode 4. So I do recommend you check that out. Star Trek Nitpickers is an awesome channel. I did have him as a featured channel before. If you haven't checked it out, please do. And I wish I had enough frog season chat to again. Doing so on my computer, I had to close Windows quickly because my computer doesn't like that going on.
Yeah, I don't follow too many Star Trek channels. Like I follow Trek Yards, and sometimes I'll watch Trek Culture.
I don't know. I don't follow the corporate ones. You know, what culture is who Trek Culture is, based from, and that's a corporate account. And I don't know. I just don't care for the corporate stuff as much.
Oh, I didn't realize it was corporate. Yeah, it does seem like they have higher production values, so you're probably right.
I mean, their production values are excellent. Don't get me wrong, and they've got the money behind them to do all this stuff, and they've got staff. I don't. And of course, they can have super chats. I don't. I don't even push my own PayPal or coffee thing because it's like, yeah, people do. They do. If they don't, they don't. It's just, they're doing so as a generous thing. I've seen YouTubers, bigger channels even, that will push the super chat. Now you're just begging people for money. No. Only time I did that was
yeah, I'll sometimes see that if there's like a challenge or like I know some people that we know have done those challenges, like the eating the hot stuff challenges, which I would never do. I'm kind of sensitive to spicy food, so I would lose any challenge when it comes to that.
Well, I mean, if it's got a good cause behind it, it's fine. Because I know one channel was raising money for kids' cancer research. So they would have they would do a challenge every $100, let's say. I don't remember what it was, but so yeah, I understand pushing it because the more money you get, the because YouTube takes their 30%, unless you're getting it from somebody else, and they take the 30%. Because that's the basic thing. And so I can understand if you're doing it, but there are people that do it for just whatever. It's like, no. I mean, Bird never does. He thanks everybody when they do. And good morning, the Basco scenario. How are you? LDG is backstage, my backstage actually this time, asleep.
Yeah. He's been working harder though. Like he just had an interview this week, I think. And
Oh yeah, I don't blame him at all. He needs to get some sleep.
hope he gets it.
Oh yeah. So if LDG is not in his backstage, you'll know why, because he's asleep. But let's see here. I'm not really seeing anything live going on, except like I said, Star Trek Nitpickers did do the USS New York season 2, episode 4. So yeah, go ahead and check that out if you can. Let's see here. What else is there? Oh, that's going on. But I mean, I can stay on all day and not really be accomplishing anything. Like I said, check out author Stephen Walton. The link is in the description below. I do want to thank everyone who's been on the panel and everyone who's been in chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. And for everybody who's listening in the replay, thank you so much. Please leave a like, share, and comment. That really helps a lot. And thank you so much. Have a great day.